Yo, it's your boy, Orion, one half of the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Back at you with a new video. We got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy, Ryan, and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or our GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Follow us, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics. Tony Grady, what it do, my guy? Hopefully everything is going good. Appreciate everyone in the building. I'm excited for this matchup. A lot on the line. There's been some wild matchups that we've seen already. Decided to kind of flare up the presentation to put a little car there on the screen and a little bit of Patrick the Clone Mahomes. What to do? Tony Grady, I know you're excited for this matchup. Trey Holiday, who dat Nation in the building, what to do? Slackers, Redemption in the building. Zachary in the building. The best in the fucking business. You know it, baby. Number 1 seed, 6'6". Let's go. Let's go. Taysom Hill did a great job. Kingston Rodriguez. Hey, I'm back. I'm back again. Go Ducks. Oh, baby, baby. Cooper in the building. Big dub by my Saints today. Absolutely. Well, you knew that rivalry game, like I said, with the Saints defense, even with Taysom Hill, being out, and not in the regular position of not really being at a tight end. You knew that more than likely he was going to ball out, he was going to run, he was going to be able to throw. The Falcons are usually up and down, so you know on how that goes as well. Obsessions, bang! He said, let's go Cowboys. We them boys in the building. $5 donation, getting it started for your boy. I'm excited, man. We're getting so close to the 20K giveaway. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys very, very much. Survivor Series as well. Odin's Child in the building. What to do? Make sure you guys smash that like button. About half of y'all have done that already. A lot of people are going to be watching Survivor Series, Undertaker, the farewell. Obviously, Chiefs and Raiders is going to be exciting. And then we end up having the Buccaneers hosting the Rams on Monday night. The 20K giveaway, we're getting close. I can't wait until we get to that point. Like I said, about 150 to 160 more subs until we get there. We broke 3.2 million views. So thank you, the fans, the Fanatic family. We wouldn't be possible to hit a number like that without you. And then we also hit 1,000 videos as far as the library is concerned. Bang! $25. Bang! $5. Bang! Another $5. My guys. Gang, gang, gang. I appreciate you. Panthers fan in the building. Panthers with a shutout. God, in fantasy football, I got fucked over. Matt Prater, 0 points. Dolphins, 0 points. Who else? Hayden Hurst, 0 points. It's hard to win in fantasy football when 3 of your key pieces out of 9 get you a goose egg. But I'm still in the picture to be able to get to the playoffs, but not what I wanted to see. I need a little bit of points out there, but it is what it is. Sarah Small, Colts, baby. Colts, baby. I got one of my best friends, Swaggy P, big Colts fan. I thought the Packers would, find a way to win that game, but you know what? The Colts, even though their defense didn't show that they were the number 1 defense, it's definitely hard to hold down Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, those type of elite quarterbacks. Great win. Great win for the Colts. They found a way to get it in overtime, so congratulations. Andre Calderon in the building. He said PJ Walker in the building. J-Bands, Steelers in the building. He said, let's go Raiders. What to do? Slackers in the buildings. I've been laying low the past few weeks. Not because my boys have been ass, but I've been dealing with family matters that with COVID. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Hopefully things get a little better for you. COVID is horrible. Definitely causing a lot of problems. I mean, Thanksgiving this season is almost canceled for everybody in my immediate family, my girlfriend's family. So I don't know. I might have to, record during Thanksgiving. Maybe I'll be balling out. Maybe I'll record all the games during Thanksgiving, and maybe I can get someone here in Oregon to stop by my place and drop me off a plate. Obviously, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday out of everything in the whole year, more than my birthday, more than Christmas, more than Halloween. I mean, I like the food, I like the family, I like the football, I like stuffing, I like turkey, I like ham, mashed potatoes and gravy, the cranberry, the pie, the whole works, all of that. And if I don't get that at least a little bit this season with COVID, definitely going to be a little disappointing. So hopefully I have a few friends that might be able to stop by and drop me off a plate or two. Definitely miss that type of food. I don't eat it very often, and that's why I love it. But I appreciate you guys very much. Obsessions! ATF. He said, let's go Cowboys. We them boys. $5, my guy. Appreciate you very, very much in the building. Odin's Child in the building. Six Inc. in the building. PJ Walker going to do great things for Carolina. In fact, I guarantee it. Calvin Griffin, what up, though? In the building. Slackers, final flag on the play. Oops, it was a shoe. Odin's Child, bang, $5. Drip Bayless in the building. You never know when a celebrity's in there. How about them boys in the building? Andre Calderon in the building. Sarah Small, Tony Grady, bang, $25. My guy, representing for the Raiders. Cowboys winning the division. Drip Bayless is crazy. Sports Life in the building. What to do? Appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much. Tighten up. 22, $5. Big win for you guys. King Henry in overtime. Like I said, the Ravens are pretenders. I hate to say it, you know what I mean, but I've been saying it all year. You know, they don't have a defense, you know what I mean? They don't have a running game. They figured out Lamar Jackson, not a Super Bowl contender in my eyes. I mean, you can still probably make the playoffs. I wouldn't put any money on that team. I mean, there's a lot of teams that I like more, you know, than obviously the Baltimore Ravens, and it's not like I'm trying to shit on them, but I mean, the Chiefs are better. All right, who else is better? The Titans are better. The Colts are better. I mean, there's so many teams. The Steelers are better. I mean, we can keep going up and down the list. And there might be even teams like the Raiders that I actually sincerely like better. I mean, really, the Baltimore Ravens are like the very bottom of the barrel team getting into the playoffs in the AFC. I have no confidence in them whatsoever. They can still put up points and they can still win games. But with no Calais Campbell out there, no Marshall Yanda based off retirement, not a solid running game. Lamar, I don't trust him at all. Like I said, was last year a fluke? We'll find out as his career goes on, but we will see. Six Inc. I'm pretty much done in fantasy, but I still want to get a respectable record. I feel you. Anthony Ramirez, come on. Raiders. Anthony Ramirez in the building. Giants winning the division, he says, to Drip Bayless. He said, I'm still undefeated in fantasy. Who are you playing against, Drip? You're probably not playing against anybody. Is this an imaginary fantasy football league? Nobody goes undefeated in fantasy unless you're playing against a bunch of 8-year-olds. Come on, man. What league are you in? Let's be real. Okay, the Prince, 504, Who Dat Nation in the flesh, in the building. Joshua Overton in the building. Chiefs Kingdom, what to do? I haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully you are doing well. I appreciate everyone in the building. Jeffrey Sear in the building. Cody Armstrong in the building. This is going to be great. I'm excited for this matchup. We got Kansas City Chiefs versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or a GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Follow us, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Man, I'm ready. I'm ready for this matchup. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend. My Ducks barely pulled out a squeaky win against Chip Kelly yesterday. I did a live stream for that. We're getting very, very close to getting to this $20K giveaway. It's exciting. Obviously, the Ducks defense is horrible, but we found a way, and we got the AKA Civil War, even though we can't call that anymore, against Oregon State Beavers, our rival, on Friday, a day after Thanksgiving. So I'll be doing the live stream for that as well. And then we got some football on Thanksgiving. I'll try to do a live stream for at least one of the games, but I mean, if I'm not going to have any Thanksgiving plans, I mean, maybe I'll do all 3 games. Maybe I'll do 1 game, maybe 2 games. I'm just hoping that someone can bring me a plate because I really want to be able to eat some Thanksgiving food. Food, family, football, the 3 Fs. You got to have Thanksgiving with those. If you haven't smashed the like button just yet, please do. Looks like about a half of y'all have smashed it, so we got about 14 of y'all that have smashed the like button, so about half of y'all that are in the room right now. About $40 in donations, showing love to your boy. The goal in every video is to get to 100 and 100, and it's good for metrics. It's good for analytics. It's going to be good for us so YouTube can see this, and so hopefully we can end up getting some recommendations. So if we get recommendations, we can get this up to 25, 50, 100, 200, 300 people in the room, and that way we can get more subs so we can finally hit this goal. 3.2 million views. We just cracked that. All right, we have over 1,000 videos and live streams and reaction videos in the library. We just hit that, so we're over 1,000 in the library. Big commitment. Over 100,000 hours that I've dedicated to the channel. If that's not commitment, I don't know what the fuck is. All right, and we're so close. We're 19,800 and like 50. So we only need about 150 to 160 subs to be able to get to the goal. So any type of sharing of the channel, copying the link, sharing it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram would be greatly appreciated. Bang! J-Bands, $5, 10-0, baby. But apparently I can't brag because we haven't played anyone. Of course you can. Steelers, baby. I mean, like I said, if it's not going to be the Steelers, going to the Super Bowl, it's definitely going to be the Chiefs, in my opinion. And like I said, hopefully we get that showcase matchup of the Steelers and Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. But like I said, you can't just pick and choose who's on the schedule. The Steelers are the real deal. They got the best defense in football. They got a great offense. Big Ben revenge tour. I told y'all in preseason, before we got the season started, that I thought this team was going to be very good. And obviously, look at that. They overachieved, 10-0. They're probably not going to go undefeated. At some point, you'll probably drop a game. But it's better to be able to drop a game earlier rather than dropping one in the playoffs and then being undefeated. So I'm excited. I definitely am excited at this point. But I appreciate everyone. So I'm pretty close to my grandfather, so losing him is going to hurt like hell. I apologize about that. Slackers, anytime if you lose family, to COVID or anything like that, prayers up to you. Hopefully everything gets a little bit better. He said, I mean, who you do? I said, who do you know does sports like you guys, the Northwest Sports Fanatics? Bang! I feel you, man. Chiefs Kingdom. We're in the building. And like I said, we're growing. We're putting in a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of energy. Like I said, I really am excited. I really want to say thank you to all the fans, that are out there that, support me. And the cool thing is, with the Oregon Duck chains that I rock, as you can see, that typically are around my neck. So the owner and the guy that does the social media reached out to me yesterday and actually put me on the cover. When I go to the Ducks game, there's a picture of me and my two buddies that I took last season, and it put me on the front page of the website. So, I mean, I get certain companies that reach out that want me to sponsor, or work with me, for the Northwest Sports Fanatics. There was some guy from like China that wanted me to represent some like customizable NFL jerseys that are fake. No, sorry, I'm not involved in that. I got to be, repped by a company of something that I believe in, but if it's going to be something like a fake jersey, no, sorry, it's only going to be through NFL Shop, and that's it. And then there's other like man cave companies and things like that. But this company, that does the Oregon Ducks chains, it's pretty exciting. You know what I mean? They're showing me some love. They put me on the front page out there on their website, so maybe I can get a little bit of a partnership with them. Fantastic company. Collegiate Art Designs is the name of the company, and I'm sitting there obviously on the front page of their website with the chain, with the gloves. So we'll see where it goes. And they can make custom ones. So I'm thinking if I can get an NWSF custom chain with the letters NWSF, in chrome, maybe we can start selling those here on the website through them. And I think they'll sell. So once I end up getting maybe a concept made, I think that'll be something that would be really dope that you guys could purchase. It wouldn't cost a lot, probably somewhere between $20 and $40, and you can get yourself a custom NWSF chain if you haven't bought a t-shirt or hoodie yet. But it's in the works. Hopefully, once I talk to this guy, we follow each other on Facebook now. He goes and watches the videos and the live streams, so pretty cool, you know what I mean, to get that kind of love from those type of people. Joe Burns, bang! Is it sad I enjoy watching Flacco play more recently than Darnold? I'm glad Mims and Perriman are looking very good with Flacco playing. I saw the pick six, not the way that you wanted to start off in the game, but obviously with the Jets, I get you, man. You just want to see good football. The ups and the downs, I mean, if you're a team like the Jets, you're going to have good times, you're going to have bad times, but if you can end up getting Trevor Lawrence in the building, it's going to be exciting, moving forward, and that's big facts. But I appreciate every single one of y'all in the building. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I wouldn't be able to be at the position that I'm at right now without you guys, so just wanted to say thank you. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. I hope you guys are ready for an amazing game. And I'm excited to kind of see where this goes as far as the matchups and everything that we got going on. We got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button for your boy either now or on your way out. And donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or our GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Follow us, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. So a lot of big accomplishments because of you guys, the fans. We got great mods, 6 Ink, Crystal Hayes, all y'all in the building supporting your boy. I appreciate you guys. The merch is selling well. We're selling them. We're going to get hopefully an NWSF chain in the building pretty soon. Like I said, we broke 3.2 million views just recently. Over 100,000 hours put into the channel. Amazing. All right, a lot of dedication and hard work. Blood, sweat, and tears from your boy, because I'm the hardest working YouTuber on planet goddamn Earth. All right. We cracked 1,000 videos, live streams, reaction videos, power rankings, picks of the week, over 1,000 videos in the library in a short period of 4 years. If that doesn't say dedication, I don't know what does. And we're only about 150 to 160 subs away from 20,000. And that's the goal that I want to hit. That's the one that's going to mean a lot. Everything else will come into place once we get there. So if you guys can share this, copy the link, help your boy out. It would be greatly appreciated. We're so close, and if we can just get YouTube just to recommend a couple more videos, usually when they recommend them and we get 4,000 to 10,000 people that watch it, we'll get 50 to 100 subs on each one they do that for. But they don't do it on every video that I do. So I'm just hoping that we can get at least 3 or 4 videos that they do that before the season ends. So that way we can get to 20,000. So I can start giving away some NFL jerseys, and I can start giving away some swag for you guys and some merch for you guys before we, end the season. I've been looking for PS5s. I've been looking for Xboxes around in my community out here. Hard to find, like I said, but I'm not giving up. And then once I start getting the funds coming in from YouTube and my paycheck, once we get to 20K, I'm going to be able to do as much as I can, at that point. A lot of bugs with the new systems, but I still want to be able to do what I can for y'all, because you guys are the best fans on planet Earth, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. And that's big facts. Kansas City Chiefs, Las Vegas Raiders. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or our GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Follow us, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Great games of football already. So my Ducks finally got a win against Chip Kelly. Defense was horrible. We got the Beavers coming up. So hopefully we can keep climbing the rankings as we get higher and higher, obviously, in the AP poll. So we cracked the top 10. But the defense, they're not. If we get into the BCS, we're going to get slaughtered. We're not Notre Dame. We're not Clemson. We're not Ohio State. We're not Alabama. But it's nice to be able to see them, get into the top 10 and find a way. We still got a lot of adjustments. Justin Flo, our 5-star linebacker, obviously tore his ACL week 1, week 2, so he's out for the year. Noah Sewell, linebacker, went off on the cart yesterday. So we still got Kayvon Thibodeau. He went down with an injury also, but we'll see what we get from, Shuck and the rest of the crew, CJ Verdell, Johnny Johnson III. But I'm excited to see where the Ducks go and where they finish as we move forward. Let's go to some of the scores today. Pretty crazy. Browns 22, Eagles 17. No surprise. I had a feeling the Eagles were going to lose that game. The Browns aren't necessarily a great football team at this point, but the Eagles have a lot of problems, and if you're losing a lot of games now, it might be in your benefit as we go into the draft next season to get better players moving forward. Saints 24, Falcons 9, Taysom Hill, and a little bit more Taysom Hill. Washington football team 20, Bengals 9, Joe Burrow with an ACL tear. Prayers up for Joe Burrow. Joey B. That sucks. I saw him try to get in the end zone. Chase Young blew him up, and then he fumbled. And then sooner after that, then he ended up tearing the ACL. I love Joe Burrow. I love Tua Tagovailoa, who struggled. I love my boy Justin Herbert. Go Ducks. But I hate seeing guys go down with injuries. It's tough. We got Panthers 20, Lions 0. That really fucked me over in fantasy football. Thanks a lot, Lions. Congratulations, Panthers. # keep pounding. Steelers 27, Jaguars 3. They are the real deal. Stop complaining and stop telling me that the Steelers are not a good football team. They're the only undefeated team in football. It's hard to win games week to week. You got the Steelers, you got the Chiefs. That's the class of the top in football. Everyone else is below them, and that's big facts. Titans 30, Ravens 24 in overtime. King Henry with the run to get them the dub. Texans 27, Patriots 20. A big hit for the Patriots' chances of making the playoffs. Broncos 20, Dolphins 13. Thanks a lot. You fucked me over in fantasy. Dolphins defense, you got me 0. Fuck you. Thanks a lot. Chargers 34, Jets 28. At least you ended up getting some points, so that's good for the Jets. They're a little bit more enjoyable to watch at this point. Colts 34, Packers 31 in overtime. Great victory for the Colts. Heartbreaking loss for the Packers. Still think both teams are amazing. They'll both go to the playoffs. Cowboys 31, Vikings 28. Unexcusable loss for the Vikings. If they wanted to come back, you got Adam Whiteclaw Thielen. You got Justin Jefferson with the gritty. All right, how the fuck are you losing to the Cowboys? Really? And then we saw the Seahawks beat the Cardinals. The Seahawks defense finally stepped up. And then we got the Chiefs and the Raiders. Chiefs are favored by 8. It's going to be a fantastic game. And as we know, the Chiefs' only loss was at home to the Raiders earlier on in the year. And then we got the Rams versus my fucking Buccaneers on Monday night. Make sure you guys hop in the room and join your boy for that one tomorrow. I'm excited. Seth Werner in the building. Kip Hayes in the building. What to do? What to do? Chiefs, Raiders, baby. So if you guys haven't smashed the like button just yet, we need 3 more for 30. We've already hit $51, so we're already halfway there to our goal of 100 and 100. I'm excited to see where this game goes. Prediction in this game. I picked the Chiefs winning the game going in. Obviously, the Raiders defense with all the protocols for COVID. Definitely tough to be able to win the game with almost their whole defensive line. Linemen, corners, safeties, as you're seeing on the screen right now on NBC. Not all the players are going to be playing, based off the COVID protocols. I do like the Raiders, though. I think they're a good football team. I think at this point, Gerald Black and Gold Light Toes in the building. You beat me this week, my guy. I had 3 guys shit the bed. I should have went Koo over Prater. That killed me. Dolphins defense, that definitely hurt, you know what I mean? And then, obviously, Hayden Hurst, Atlanta's tight end, didn't give me shit, so congratulations. I still think I'll be able to get in the top 4, but you earned it. You did a great job with your lineup, Gerald. Shout out to you. You, Zini Panini, Omer Muich are in the top 3 spots, and hopefully I'm still sitting at 4. But I do got the Chiefs winning this game, but the Raiders might make it interesting since they have kind of the blueprint on how to beat Patrick Mahomes, but they got a lot of pressure on him. So really getting sack lunches is going to be key, but with a lot of these people being out, it's going to be tough for the Raiders to win this game, in my opinion. And that's facts. Cody Armstrong in the building. Of course. I show love to all the fans. Let's go, baby. Are you guys excited? I'm excited, baby. You can see the scoreboard. Hell yeah. I'm excited, man. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Chiefs, Raiders, AFC West rivalry matchup, the best in the business. Yo, boy Orion and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash the fucking like button now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. 1st and 10, Carr under center, already calling audibles, worried about getting smashed into the fucking turf. Let's see what they do here. Hand it off to Jacobs. Yep, here we go. Shake and bake. Nice tackle. Nice tackle. But I like both of these football teams. I really do. As far as the Colts and the Raiders are concerned, I like them better than the Baltimore Ravens and some of the other teams in the AFC. I like both of these teams, the Raiders, right, and the Colts, more than the Cleveland Browns. So, a lot of teams are going to be shifting for positions, as we go into the playoff push. But I really do like the Raiders and the Colts to possibly upset some teams when we go to the playoffs. Carr, hands off. Gain of a couple. Yeah, I am going to lose by more than 1 point. Dolphins D, fucking A, man. I thought they would get me at least something. Maybe 5 to 10, 0. Right? Prater, 0. -1. I think he missed a field goal, so I got -1 there. Koo would have got me 13. I shouldn't have started fucking Christian Kirk. I thought against that Seattle D, it would do something for me. He got me 5. I should have stuck with A.J. Brown in the bad matchup against the Ravens, the secondary. I should have said, fuck it, A.J. Brown, Koo, and then I would probably be right in the mix with you. I would need Clyde Edwards-Helaire, make him stare Helaire, to have a good game of going against Robert Woods, your guy on Monday night, and then it could have went down the wire if I would have made those right moves on my bench, but I didn't, so congratulations to you. Carr, floater! Oh, baby! First down, Raiders. Let's go. Yeah, I think I'm going to end up making the playoffs. I feel my team is nice. I got enough players that I can recover, with these next couple games. So I do think that I still will be able to make the right adjustments, and I should be able to get the fourth spot out of the 10 spots that we got there. Carr, beautiful floater, over the shoulder. Darren Waller, top 5 alert, a great player, just like Josh Jacobs. Been playing like a top 5, top 10 running back. Darren Waller, top 5 tight end this season, as well as Carr being a guy that normally was in the middle of the pack. He's been playing like a top 10 quarterback this season, and that's a big part of their success that the Raiders have having with Gruden and this offense. It's exciting to see. I didn't really know if Carr was going to be able to bounce back, but he's really showing me a lot, and I think they found their guy moving forward. They're going to stick with him. I told you guys with the Raiders, once they went to Vegas, they would make a wild card within the first 3 years, and they're on pace to make it year 1. So this is exciting, you know what I mean? The Broncos will get better next year. The Chargers, if they fire their coach Anthony Lynn and get some, health in that building, they'll be able to make a run as well. But John Gruden is the truth. We saw him on the Raiders. We saw him on my Buccaneers get me a Super Bowl. I've always rooted for the guy. I love him. I think he's very intelligent, and the players will ride or die for him. So we'll see where this game goes. It should be pretty exciting. That's why I had to put Carr, as you see on the screen, on the bottom right there. I had to show him some love as well as Mahomes. Carr, good patience. Wide open. Oh, baby, shake and bake. First down, Raiders. And the crazy thing is, the MVP for the Raiders isn't Carr. It isn't Josh Jacobs. It isn't even Darren Waller. It's this guy right here. Nelson, what happened to my hands? Aguilar. I mean, who would have thought that this guy would have been able to bounce back after, all these people saying that they hate Aguilar. He drops everything. The people ran him out of Philly. He's having an amazing season. Up to a couple games ago, he only had 1 drop pass for the season. All right, he's getting a lot of touchdowns. His hands have improved. Maybe he hit the jug machine with the footballs, but I absolutely like this guy as maybe a comeback player of the year. I mean, you got Alex Smith, coming back as well, but I think really Nelson Aguilar has impressed me the most out of anybody this year as a guy that everyone wrote off. And he's been playing fantastic. I think Raiders fans, you found a gem in a guy like Nelson Aguilar, and that's big facts. Let's go, Jerry. 3 feathers in the building. Saints are hanging in there, y'all. What to do? Who Dat Nation in the building. What to do? 4 more likes at 35. $9 more is 60. The best YouTube sports channel for NFL coverage. Your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Raiders about to punch it in. Hand off up the middle. Touchdown! Raiders. They made that look easy. All right, John Gruden has the blueprint, and the offensive line is winning the battle in the trenches. So if you win the battle in the trenches and you can protect Carr and keep him upright, and you can get to Patrick Mahomes for 3, 4, 5 sack lunches, the Raiders can win this game. They are the only team, all right, to beat the Chiefs earlier on in the season. And how did they win that game? By controlling the time of possession, by winning the battle in the trenches on the O-line and the D-line, and Carr having time to dissect the Chiefs' defense, to me, which is one of the better defenses in the league. They're very underrated. Extra point is up, and it's good. Don't sleep on this Raiders team, and if the Raiders end up beating the Chiefs, all right, I know on certain shows out there, they'll be like, maybe this team could be a Super Bowl contender. I'm not really willing to go that far, but I definitely think if the Raiders win this matchup and sweep the Chiefs, all right, I'll tell you what, there's not going to be any team that's going to want to fuck with the Raiders in the AFC playoffs, including the Steelers, the Chiefs, the Titans, the Ravens, the Colts, the Browns. They could overachieve and do some things. Of course, the Steelers and the Chiefs are the 2 best teams in football, but this is not the MLB. This is not NHL, and this is not the NBA, where it's best of 7. Anybody can beat anybody in a 1-game playoff, period. Sunday, Monday, Thursday. If we're just talking about one fucking game, anything can happen. So it's really exciting for as far as NFL fans are concerned. You don't know. You really don't know what's going to happen. And am I surprised the Raiders are up 7-0? No, I'm not. You know what I mean? They already have the blueprint. They know what they want to do. They got an amazing quarterback this season, amazing running back, tight end, Aguilar at wide receiver. They got really everything that you would want besides some of the injuries they've had, and they got guys on defense, obviously with COVID issues, so we'll see where it goes. Bang! For my man Drew at home, let's go. $2.60, baby. Jerry, 3 feathers, $9. Who Dat Nation in the building. Am I surprised Taysom Hill played well? No, I'm not. Am I surprised they won? No, I'm not. You guys are going to win probably all the games on your schedule except for probably the Chiefs, more than likely. So you guys will still end up winning the NFC South. And like I said, but if it comes down to you guys win the NFC South and then you have to play the Cardinals or the Rams, I'll take the wild card spot and play the Giants or the Eagles or the Cowboys because that's really what it's going to come down to. So you guys can take the crown. I'll sit back, win a few less games than y'all. I'll get the easier team, and then maybe we'll end up matching up after that matchup. We'll have to kind of wait and see. Who do I think is going to win the game? This game, I still think the Chiefs are going to end up winning this game, but it all depends on ball control. It all depends on pressure on the quarterbacks, sack lunches, yum, 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 yum. And obviously right now in the beginning stages, they're winning the battle in the trenches. You know, the O-line did a great job keeping Carr upright, giving him time to go through his progressions. Aguilar's a beast. Josh Jacobs is a beast. Darren Waller is a beast. And Carr this year is a beast. So, I mean, we're going to have to see. The defense is the weakness for the Raiders. So we're going to have to see what we get out of them with some of their players being out with that COVID protocol. They had about almost their whole defense. Starting rotation, you know, was going to be out at that point. So we'll see. This game could go either way. I would not be surprised either way if the Raiders or the Chiefs win this game, to be honest. The Raiders have the blueprint. The Bucs play the Rams Monday night, Preston. So we'll see what we do. I imagine they'll lose tomorrow, but, you know, I hope they put on a good show on prime time. But it seems like prime time has been their weakness and their bugaboo. Saints, loss, right? Bears, loss. Saints, loss. I got 3 losses. So, I mean, I'm hoping that we can find a way, but, you know, more than likely the Rams are going to win the game. Of course, I'm going to root some more, but it is what it is. But I still think there's a good shot that I can do some damage, you know, as we go to the playoffs. But we need to be able to find a way to win on prime time. All right, Chiefs. Arguably the best team in football. Look at that. Patrick Mahomes, 25 TDs, 1 pick. I mean, this is still my pick to win the Super Bowl. Like I said at the very beginning of the year, the Chiefs are the best team. They got Patrick Mahomes, the best quarterback. You got arguably one of the best coaches in Andy Reid. You got the best OC in football in Eric Bieniemy, who could coach any team next year. There we go. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Make him stare, Helaire. For the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Let's go. You got Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Tyreek the Freak Hill, McCole Hardman, Demarcus Robinson, and Travis Kelce, the best tight end in the game. Eric Fisher, Nick Allegretti, Austin Ryder, Andrew Wiley, and Mike Remmers. Let's go. But I hope everyone is having a great Sunday. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. All we need you guys to do is smash the fucking like button, donate to your boy, get to 100 and 100, and we're getting close to 20K. Mahomes, look at that. See, that's the thing. With Patrick Mahomes and it's his natural ability, the Steelers will be able to slow him down, but the thing is with Mahomes, even if you're down by 10 or 13 going into the 3rd or 4th quarter, he's the one guy that you believe in the most that can come back and win. So I can never bet against Patrick Mahomes ever. Like I said, even though the Steelers' defense is better than the Chiefs, and I think the Steelers and the Chiefs are better than any NFC team that's playing right now, even if Drew Brees was fully healthy or Aaron Rodgers had a better defense. You know what I mean? You got the Rams, you got the Cardinals, you got the Bucs, you got a lot of these other teams. But as far as just a one-game playoff, moving steady to the Super Bowl, I mean, I would assume it's going to be the Chiefs or the Steelers. Whoever the representative is out of the AFC is winning the whole thing. And that's my bottom line, how I feel. But I really think the Chiefs are going to go back-to-back. And I've said that right from the very beginning. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, Eric Bieniemy, Eric Reid. Oh, Andy Reid. Oh, Andy. They got everything. And they got a great defense. They got Honey Badger, right? You got Frank Clark. You got Chris Jones. And a lot of nice pieces in between. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Gain of 5. Now we're 3rd down and 1. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Appreciate you guys. I love you guys very much. Appreciate all the love and all the commitment that you guys have shown to the channel. Over 100,000 hours have been put into the channel. Your boy's grinding. The hardest working YouTuber on planet Earth. Joe Burrow, ACL tear. Yes, we did. Everyone knows Preston Colvin about Joe Burrow. Absolutely. And like I said, we're getting closer to that 20K mark for subs, about 150 to 160 away. So if you can do your part and help me out, I'd greatly appreciate it. Bootleg, Mahomes. First down, Chiefs. Move the chains. So we hit 1,000 videos in the library on the last video. All right, we hit 3.2 million views. So we're getting, grinding and getting closer to that 4 number of 4 million views. Over 1,000 videos in the library for reaction videos and live streams. The last goal is to get to 20,000 subscribers. We're at 19,840 or 50. So we only need about 150 or 160 subs right now. We're very close. So any kind of support you can give, I can start giving that merch away. Nice. Nice grab by Tyreek the Freak Hill, the Cheetah. The most explosive offense in sports, the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, it's like almost the Kevin Durant and the Draymond Green and Steph Curry and a prayers up for Klay Thompson. When you have so much dynamic weapons on the team, the only team that was going to beat the Warriors, back when Kawhi won it was the Warriors, just based off injuries and health. This is the most explosive offense, and the only way you're going to be able to beat the Chiefs is winning the line of scrimmage. Your D-line has got to beat up their O-line. You have to find a way to get sack lunches on Patrick Mahomes, and you got to get a lot of them. You got to be able to hold Le'Veon Bell and Clyde Edwards-Helaire under 100 yards combined. Some teams can do that. You got to be able to get 5 sack lunches on Patrick Mahomes, and you're going to have to pick him off at least 2 or 3 times in the game. You don't need to get a pick 6, and you don't need to get a lot of fumbles, but special teams touchdowns could help, but you need to find ways to get pressure on Mahomes, and that's almost fucking impossible nowadays, and that's big facts. You really think that the Bucs won't beat the Rams? I don't. Like I said, on prime time, they have not played well. They have a great defense in Aaron Donald. I hope they do, but if I had to put money on it at this point, I imagine that we will lose that game against the Rams, even though we're at home. I hope we win, though. Mahomes, nice pump fake. Oh, he dropped it on 3rd and 1. Come on, Kelsey. Packers and Colts was awesome. You knew it was going to be great. Kelsey got blown the fuck up. Yeah, but I hope the Bucs blow out the Rams. I'll be happy if they win by 1 point. I'd be happy if they just end up getting a dub, because I think the Rams are one of the sleeper teams in the NFC. Everyone's talking about the Saints, talking about my Bucs. They're talking about Seahawks. They're talking Cardinals. They're talking Packers. No one's really talking about the Rams, and you should be. That could be the team that ends up representing the NFC in the Super Bowl. Tyreek the Freak Hill. And Jared Goff and the Goffense, it's not like they have the best offense. They have one of the best play callers in Sean McVay, but that defense, Aaron Donald, Sean McVay, and then you got Jalen Ramsey and company, they could turn it on. They could win the NFC West. And if they win the NFC West, anything is possible. But we'll see when they play the Bucs on Monday night. I'm hoping we get a dub, but I would not be shocked if we lose. As long as we don't lose like we did to the Saints, I'll be okay. But I want them to be able to fight back and be competitive. But we'll see what kind of game we get tomorrow. Shotgun set, Mahomes. Sidearm pass, Cheetah. Okay, just short of the first down. Gain of about 8. Kansas City Chiefs, Las Vegas Raiders. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or our GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Follow us, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Good game so far, 7-0 Raiders. Kind of punch the Chiefs in the mouth. But when you got a guy like Mahomes, you know they're going to come back. Handoff. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Make him stare, Helaire. First down, Chiefs. 4 more likes to 40. So we're getting there. $60 in donos. So we're off to a great start. We only need a few more likes to get to 50. 14 more, $40 more to hit 100. So if we can hit 100 and 100, that would be fantastic. So that way I can start banking in some of that money as we get that next month, so we can do some NFL jersey giveaways. I've been looking for the PS5. I've been looking for Xbox X video games. Very tough to find, but I'm still looking. But I promise, once we hit to 20K, I'm going to try to give away a jersey in December. one in January, and maybe one for the Super Bowl, and some extra stuff as well. Nice. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Nice run. I need him to have a huge game in fantasy football for me to have any type of shot. I need him to score like 3 or 4 touchdowns and have a monster day of like 180 yards, and I don't know if we're going to be able to get that. Preston Colvin, good question. I don't know, buddy. I don't know. 200 and 200 tonight. We might be able to make that happen. We will see. Your boy's the hardest working YouTuber on planet fucking Earth. All right? The Northwest Sports Fanatics. Your boy, Orion, and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. 2nd down and 4. Mahomes. Oh, trick play, trick play, trick play. Oh, shovel. Woo! Woo, Pringle. You know when you got trick plays when they're having Kelsey or someone else do the underhand throw instead of Mahomes. They got so many different plays in their playbook. Unbelievable. Oh, boy's just going all the way to the end zone. Delay of game. Raiders. But I appreciate all of y'all, all the hard work, all the blood, the sweat, the tears. Like I said, things are going good, man. Like I said, the company that makes the Oregon Ducks chains put me on the front page of their website. I'm getting a big delivery of about 4 more chains. Black, white, chrome, green to add to my yellow. They have other custom chains, and I'm gonna try to see if I can get them to make me an NWSF chain, which is with those letters in chrome. And like I said, if I can get that made, and then we can actually start selling them here, that could be huge for, obviously representing the Northwest Sports Fanatics and obviously the fans across the world. So I appreciate you guys very, very much. You guys are the best fans. 3.2 million views, check. All right, 1,000 videos in the library so far, check. The last one. 20,000 subscribers. All I need is you guys to share this on your Facebook, share the link on your Instagram, Twitter, whatever social media you got. Help me out. Get your family, get your friends. Make sure that you end up helping me out so we can get to this 20,000 subscriber mark. And then all you got to do is sub to the channel. I'll give you the directions, and you'll be in the running for a $150 sewn jersey. I know you guys would love to be able to get a sewn jersey, either throwback or a current one of your favorite player. Chiefs fans would love a Derek Thomas. Chiefs fans would love Patrick Mahomes. Chiefs fans would love a Travis Kelce. Raiders fans would love to get a Josh Jacobs. I know this. Raiders, Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. Too easy, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, touchdown, Kansas City. That was easy there. This is going to be an up and down game, hopefully a lot of scoring. Oh, I love Patrick Mahomes. I would rock a Patrick Mahomes jersey for sure. I'd throw one in the closet because it's going to be a Mitchell and Ness throwback. And I honestly feel that if he doesn't get injured in the next 15 years, he's going to go down in history as the best quarterback of all time. More than Brady. More than Joe Montana, more than Peyton Manning, more than any other John Elway or any other guy that's playing right now, Drew Brees, Russell Wilson, all the greats that are playing right now, Big Ben. But it all depends on coaching, the players, and the supporting cast, if he doesn't have a major injury like an ACL. And so all those factors have to come into play. Extra point is good, but I like his potential. I mean, I've never seen a player with this much talent, ever. So if they can keep the squad pretty much intact and have good drafting moving forward, I mean, it's not going to be crazy to think that he could win 2, 3, 4 championships and maybe at some point get higher into 5, 6, 7 championships at that point before his career is over. I mean, if he plays 15 more years, it's not going to be that crazy to think that he's going to keep getting better and better. He's going to be throwing for 3, 4, 5,000 yards. If anyone can get to 60 touchdowns in a season, it's him. If anyone can get to 6,000 passing yards, it's him. And like I said, with the defense and the coaching, if they can just keep building it, I really think, my guys are Joe Montana, Peyton Manning. So if I really say something as bold as that Tom Brady's on my football team, all right? Tom Brady's on my team, but I've never been a Tom Brady guy, all right? I've always been a Peyton Manning guy and a Joe Montana guy as being a Niner fan as a kid. Jerry Rice, Joe Montana, John Taylor, Brent Jones. I mean, these are the guys, Dion when he was on the Niners in 94. That was the team that I enjoyed watching, all right? So as far as Tom Brady, with the cheating and the scandal, with Bill Belichick, that's always going to be kind of a black eye to that franchise and Belichick and Brady. I get it. But I've always been more Peyton Manning, the smartest QB of all time, winning 2 rings with the Colts and obviously winning another ring at his other destination, the Denver Broncos. But I love the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, I think this is the new dynasty of the NFL. Some people don't want to see it. Some people want to be in denial mode. But, I mean, you easily can see the talent. And I don't really see any team really getting into the mix of that except maybe the Steelers or a top team in the NFC. But you're going to have a top-tier defense. And I'm not sure, besides maybe the Saints, there's a team, Saints and Rams, Buccaneers at times have the D. But I don't know. 4 quarters stopping Mahomes. We'll have to see what happens there. And that's big facts. Cody Armstrong's. Cody loves you. Appreciate that. Perry Campbell in the building. Aaron Rodgers, Perry Campbell, but you can't compare Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre to Patrick Mahomes. Let's not kid ourselves. How many rings does Rodgers have? He's got 1. I've never heard the Rodgers hype with Mahomes. It's never been in that type of hype to me. Not that I've heard. All right. Russell Wilson's great. Aaron Rodgers is great. Drew Brees is great. They're all first ballot Hall of Famers. But Patrick Mahomes is better. Patrick Mahomes, with the talent level that he has, with that baseball background, like I said, this is the new dynasty of the NFL, whether you want to admit it or not. I mean, there's not going to be a lot that can happen. It's like the only thing that's going to happen to the Chiefs, the only team that's going to beat the Chiefs is the Chiefs. It all depends on Bieniemy if he stays. It depends on if they keep drafting well, getting free agents. But there's no one even close to me based off Mahomes' talent and then his upside moving forward. Because you got to think, Brees is almost at the end of his career. Rodgers almost at the end. Russell Wilson's on the back end, and they only have 1. They only got 1. You know what I mean? And, of course, it's a team game. But to me, Mahomes is the best quarterback that I've seen ever. And I've been watching football since the mid-'80s, and I've watched tape back from the 60s. So Bart Starr, Johnny Unitas, I've gone up and down with all the different legends all over the years. I mean, he's got the youth, he's got the arm, he's got the confidence, and like I said, he can make throws that not many guys in the league can make. Maybe like Russell Wilson can make and Aaron Rodgers can make and some of these other guys like Kyler, but he does it on a kind of a game-to-game basis. And he's the guy that can always come back. Down by 10, down by 13, down by 14. You know what I mean? I would trust him more than any quarterback that's playing today down by 10 points or more. Super Bowl, playoffs, rivalry games. He's the one that you got the most confidence in. Aaron Rodgers, you feel confident. Russell Wilson, Brees when healthy, confident, but not as confident as Patrick Mahomes. If he was on your fantasy team or if he's on your team, you'd be like, okay, we're going to come back and win. And that's the bottom line because O-Dog said so, and that's facts. All right, 7-7, 2nd down and 8. Let's see if the Raiders can bounce back and get another drive here. I like the Raiders team so far. They got weapons. They got swaggy jerseys. They got the confidence. They got their franchise running back finally in Josh Jacobs, top 5 tight end in Darren Waller, and a guy named Nelson Aguilar that the Eagles gave up on, which they shouldn't have. Nice catch. Hunter Renfrow from Clemson. 1st down, Raiders. 2 more likes to 40. $5 more to 65. We're at 38 likes, $60 in donos. We're trying to get to 100 and 100. Help your boy out. If you could, I would greatly appreciate it. I will be here for the Buccaneers versus the Rams on Monday night. And like I said, we're getting close to Thanksgiving. So I'm excited, man. College football galore. We got NFL. NBA is just right around the corner. Wrestling starting to get in the mix as well. Nola's in the building. You got Undertaker farewell tour today as well. Carr, bootleg, rolling to his right. Tucking. Nice play by Carr. Let's go. But like I said, I mean, me being a Bucs fan, you got to understand, I have no, bias towards, the Chiefs. I'm not a Chiefs fan. I mean, I admire Patrick Mahomes, but I always call it right down the middle. So it's not like I'm one of these guys that's a Chiefs homer. I'm all Kansas City. I'm all about Mahomes. I just call it how I see it. And I've always done that for every single team. I'm going to call it good when it's good. If it's bad, you're going to know about it. But the bottom line is I have no bias. I mean, if the Buccaneers suck, you're going to know it. If the Buccaneers are playing good, you'll know it. You know what I mean? But I like to be able to showcase certain things because sometimes fans get blinded by their own team and their own perception of their team because they love their team so much. They don't want to, admit to the weaknesses or problems with their team. They're just so ride or die. They got tunnel vision, But the bottom line, if you look at the league as a whole, on the outside looking in, there's no one that's on the Patrick Mahomes level based off his age, his arm talent, confidence, coaching ability, his upside. I mean, there's no one even close in the same atmosphere than him. I mean, like I said, I've been watching since 85, and I've never seen anyone that has this much upside that could go down in history as the best ever if he can stay away from serious injury the next 15 years. Carr, play action fake, screen, nice grab, shake and bake, Waller. First down, Raiders. But there's going to be a lot of factors for him to be able to build that legacy. You're going to have to find a replacement for Travis Kelce at some point. You're going to have to make sure that Bieniemy stays, hopefully. If Andy Reid retires at some point, hopefully you can convince him to not go to a different team like the Jets or somewhere else, all right? As well as the defense. Got to keep a defensive coordinator that's going to keep them challenged and motivated, and you got to keep drafting great defensive players because that's really what's going to come down to for them winning Super Bowls. They got to have a defense. Absolutely. Who dat in the building? Nola boy, what to do? Carr? Look at the patience in the pocket. The Raiders' offensive line is winning this battle in the trenches. First down, Raiders. Move the chains. One more like to 40. We're at 40 likes, roughly, $60 in donos. Appreciate everyone that joined me today for Sunday Night Football with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. We got Kansas City Chiefs. We got Las Vegas Raiders live, play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that fucking like button now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch. Link is below every video on our YouTube page. Touchdown, Raiders! Are you fucking kidding me? Woo! Toe drag swag. I told y'all. Nelson Aguilar, Raiders. Carr is playing like an MVP. Nelson Aguilar is playing like a top 5 wide receiver this season. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, baby, toe drag swag, baby, toe drag swag, baby. Woo! Carr, floater, bang, bang, bang. Tap those toes. I'm telling you, he's only dropped like one pass up to a couple games ago. I'll have to look to see how many he's had. This guy has revitalized his career. I'd love to have him in fantasy. I would love to have him on my team. Fantastic job, Aguilar. You shut up the doubters. You shut up all the people in Philly that gave up on you, and they're watching you on primetime right now thinking, shit, we could really use you now with this team that we have at this moment. Extra point is up, and it's good. Don't be surprised that the Raiders are playing like this. They got a good football team. They're going to make the playoffs this season. And if they end up playing the Chiefs, that could be the kryptonite. That could be the one team, the kryptonite to Superman. Obviously, we know that was the weakness. But if the Chiefs play anybody, even the Steelers, they feel probably pretty confident. But if they play the Raiders in the playoffs, there is a true threat where you could lose, and the Steelers could take advantage and maybe, get to the Super Bowl a little bit easier having that matchup against the Raiders. So we'll have to kind of monitor this as we move forward to see where it goes. 14-7, Aguilar showing who's boss against the Chiefs. Great start so far. Great game. Man, absolutely fun to be able to see teams ball out. I knew this game was going to be good. End of the first quarter, 14-7. Raiders. But I hope all you guys are having a fantastic Sunday. I missed you guys. Ended up doing the Ducks live stream. I'm the only one that's been doing them on YouTube. So it's kind of nice. We're getting new subs. We're getting people that are Duck fans and college football fans. They're just hanging out with your boy. So we're getting closer and closer to getting to the goal. 100,000 hours put into the channel. 3.2 million plus views. We just hit that. 1,000 videos in the library. We just hit that for reaction videos and live streams. So I'm really proud of that. As you guys know, I'm the hardest working motherfucking YouTuber on planet Earth. And on top of that, right, we're so close to 20,000 subscribers, about 150 to 160 subs away from 20,000. So we're getting very, very close to being able to get there. So we got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or GoFundMe, or hey, you can go to the Cash App, $OrionNWSF, if you want to help your boy out. I even helped young Nola out today. He needed some help. I shot him some Cash App money to help him out, because that's what you do for your friends. You help them out when in need. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. And you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. And we got hoodies available for purchase, $39.99. These black hoodies have been selling like hotcakes. So it's nice that I'm starting to see the fan base appreciate these hoodies. They're only $39.99. They're from Teespring. They're comfortable. And I won't lie, They're one of the most comfortable hoodies that I've ever worn, and especially for a cheap price like $40. I mean, like I said, $40 is a small investment to rock a hoodie that you can support your boy, and then you can get yourself in the running for the $20K giveaway and to show love for the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Aria in the building. What to do? Big matchup tomorrow for your Rams and my Buccaneers tomorrow. I know you'll be in the building. How are you? I hope you're doing great. I miss you, and it's good to see you in the building. How are you? Nincompoop, as a Bolts fan, KC must win this game. We will see. So I didn't plan on drinking tonight, but here we are. Overton, it's okay, man. You're a big Chiefs Kingdom guy. All right, so, you know, you have to understand. You saw how the game went the first time you guys played. You know, if you guys can keep Mahomes clean and you don't give up a bunch of sack lunches, you're still going to win this game. You know what I mean? But it should be alarming to you now. You know what I mean? The Raiders have a good football team. They got a good line. They got a good running back. They got a good tight end. Aguilar's been balling out. You know what I mean? Gruden is a good coach. The defense is their weakness, so you can exploit that, you know. Yeah, just be calm, man. The Chiefs are winning the Super Bowl. I'm a Bucs fan, all right? Look at that. I'm just knocking over my fucking microphone, getting all excited talking to you right here, all right? Don't worry. It's a long season. Knocking shit over, breaking shit, all right? Don't worry. Long way before the game is over, as we all know. The Chiefs are going to go through their ups and downs, but that's the thing that really separates the Chiefs from every other team. It doesn't matter if they get down. If you get down with the Chiefs, you're coming back and you're winning 9 times out of 10 because they're that fucking talented. They got great play callers in Bieniemy. You got a great coach in Reed, and you got the best player in football named Patrick the Clone Mahomes, Mr. Showtime himself. Nice run by Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Make him stare, Helaire. First down, Chiefs. And, of course, you know, with me, with no bias, with no affiliation to Patrick Mahomes, no affiliation with the Chiefs, like I said, this is the team. This is the team moving forward. For many, many years, this is going to be the hardest team to beat. Like I said, the Raiders have a blueprint, right? But can they sustain this greatness that they've had on Mahomes for 4 quarters? You know, money says, and obviously wisdom says, that it'll only last for maybe a couple quarters, not all 4. Mahomes? First down, Chiefs. You just got too many weapons. You just got too much talent out there, and that's big facts. Let him know. Jordan Douglas is letting you know. He said, hey, this is your friendly reminder to hit that subscribe button. Hey, you want to get to that 20K giveaway? Smash that fucking like button for your boy. I want to give away some Patrick Mahomes jerseys. I want to be able to give away some jerseys to the best fans on planet Earth. Clark, I was not surprised they went with Taysom Hill. That was the right move to go because it doesn't matter if, oh boy, got fucking LASIK surgery. Do you really want to trust the season with fucking Jameis Winston after all the history that you've seen with him on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Fuck no. You go with your guy, Taysom Hill. He's going to protect the football, and if you protect the football, you win. Of course, Jameis Winston has the arm to throw it deep, but he's going to force bad footballs. You know what I mean? He's going to force bad throws, and he's going to turn the ball over. So you definitely want to stick with Taysom Hill. Who cares if you lose a little production at tight end or special teams? As long as he's running the football, making good reads, you're going to be able to win games. And that's big facts. Taysom Hill is the truth. I don't give a fuck if, oh boy, got fucking LASIK eye surgery. That motherfucker is not starting for any team for the rest of his career. He ain't eating no fucking W anywhere. Period. No one is going to trust a guy like that. Period. Oh, yeah, I watched him at BYU as well. And if you go back and watch him, the highlights at BYU, he was a monster. You know, just because he didn't really have a lot of experience at QB, people like to doubt him. But when you have one of the best defenses in football, and obviously Who Dat Nation, they're going to put him in good positions to be able to win. He can run the RPO. It's not like Taysom Hill has to throw for 300, 400 yards to win. You got a great defense. He doesn't have to throw the football that much. He can rush all over a lot of the offenses and defenses that are out there. He's got the skill set to be able to run over anybody. So, I mean, they got the blueprint. Mahomes, wide open. First down, Chiefs. Move the chains. I like this game on how it's going so far. I like this. I like this, baby. Oh, yeah. Damian Williams, it would have been nice to have him still in the lineup, but with COVID and his mom, you know, they're still going to be able to win the Super Bowl, in my opinion, without him. You know what I mean? You got plenty of weapons there. You got Darrell Williams. I mean, you still got Le'Veon. I mean, you got plenty of options there. And we haven't even really seen make him stare Helaire really show off his pure skill set. I thought he would have scored a lot more touchdowns up to this point in the season, but they really haven't needed him for that role yet. Man in motion. I like that play call. Mahomes. Incomplete. 4 more likes to 50, y'all. All right? We're at $60 in donos already. We need 4 more likes to 50. The goal is 100 and 100. Your boy's the hardest working YouTuber on planet Earth. We got the best fans on planet Earth. You, the Fanatic family. 3.2 million views. Check. 1,000 videos in the library. Check. 100,000 hours dedicated to the channel. Check. If that's not dedication, blood, sweat, tears, I don't know what is. And we're almost to 20,000 subscribers. Once we get to the 20K giveaway, NFL jerseys, PS5, Xbox X, video games, hats, t-shirts, merch. I want to be able to give back and give back in a major way because you guys are the best fans on planet Earth, and we wouldn't be where we're at without y'all. It's hard to get subs on YouTube. The hardest thing on planet Earth. Instagram followers, easy. Facebook, friends and followers, easy. Twitter followers, easy. Right? They'll follow you and then unfollow you, But YouTube subscribers, very hard. With the analytics and the metrics that they've changed in the last year. So any little thing that you guys can do, make a comment in the chat, smash the like button, tell your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sisters to sub to the channel, donate to the channel. Everything, YouTube sees all that. So the more participation that we can get, the more donos, the more comments, the more smashes of the like button, it all helps. And I really want to get to this 20,000 subscriber mark. I mean, it's been a big, big goal ever since I started, and we're getting closer and closer. I can almost taste it. All right, 1st and 15. Penalty there on the Chiefs, but they're in striking distance, and if history proves itself, they will get a TD on this drive. Mahomes, floater! Incomplete. That looks like a flag on the Raiders. Damon Arnett from The Ohio State University. He's crying to Kelsey, saying that was not a penalty, but we'll watch the replay and see if it was. First down, Chiefs. Let's go. Fanatic family in the building. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. Appreciate you guys. I love you guys. The dedication that you guys show, the love, the donations, the smashes of the like button. You guys are awesome, man. Like, I wouldn't want to have any other fan base rather than y'all. A lot of y'all, know me, have my number, or we're connected on Twitter, Instagram. Oh, rolling out, bootleg, Mahomes, flick of the wrist, incomplete. Good play right there. And that's the thing that really separates Mahomes from a lot of the other elite quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Kyler, Big Ben, Brady, Breeze, all these guys out there. He knows when to throw the football away. He knows when to slide. He knows when to throw it out of bounds. A lot of these guys, they've figured it out after their 5th year, 8th year, 9th year. Mahomes is so young and brilliant in his career, he's already figured it out. How many guys this young have already won an NFL MVP and a Super Bowl MVP at this early stage? Not many. Get in there, baby! Second effort by Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I need him to score like 4 fucking touchdowns this game to give myself any shot in fantasy. Give me 180 yards and 4 touchdowns from Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Touchdown! Chiefs! Chiefs Kingdom, stand up. My guy. And if you guys remember, in the fantasy football draft, I drafted Clyde Edwards-Helaire #1 overall. Because I tried to do, the pick out of the hat process, and it wouldn't let me, which was bullshit for the order. So I was stuck. So I didn't want to be like, okay, here's Run CMC #1 or Zeke or, you know what I mean? So I tried to make it fair. But I also had a feeling that he wouldn't get injured, that he would ball out, and it's worked out pretty well for me this season. He hasn't had a career season like Dalvin Cook, or Alvin Kamara, AK-41, or Derrick Henry. All right, but I've been pretty satisfied with them. I got Nick Chubb on my team at running back as well. So, I got a good team. It's just a matter of my guys can really step up and get me to the championship. So, I like my fantasy football roster, which I'll read off to you guys, and you guys can hear, the dedication and the time that I put in. I'm on fantasy football website 20 hours a day out of 24. Extra point is up, and it's good. 14-14 all. What a game. We got Chiefs. We got Raiders. I got Kyler Murray, but he had a tough game against the Seahawks. So hopefully that he can step it up, but he's got that AC joint injury. So I got to monitor that moving forward. That might be my bugaboo where I lose in fantasy. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, right? Nick Chubb, Chase Claypool, right? Christian Kirk, Hayden Hurst, Carlos Hyde, Dolphins D, Prater, A.J. Brown, Ravens D, Rojo, Koo at kicker, Jamison Crowder, McKissick from Washington football team. So, I mean, my team is pretty good. I mean, I make a lot of adjustments every week. The Clydesdale, Clydro, Clyde the Glide with the touchdown, my guy. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, love him at LSU. He was the perfect fit for the roster, and he's going to keep getting better and better and better. 14-14. And then we're tied. See, Joshua Overton, you're so passionate about your Chiefs, and sometimes it's like, oh, 2020, the Raiders are good. But you want the Raiders to be good because, like I said, you want to be able to have good matchups in your division. It makes football more exciting. I mean, if the Raiders were a team right now that only had 1 or 2 wins, it wouldn't really have as much excitement. But when you can actually beat a good team, or when they've beaten you earlier in the year, extra motivation. And as for us fans that aren't Chiefs fans or Raiders fans, we want to see this game. There's a lot of intrigue. You guys are both going to go to the playoffs. The playoffs run through Kansas City forever. I mean, for a long fucking time. You know what I mean? There might be a point where the Raiders will be that team that makes that wild card, or maybe the Chargers in that division. I don't know. The Broncos are pretty far back, in my opinion. But this is exciting, man. You want the Raiders to be good. You want the Colts to be good. You want to have these teams be good in the division. It makes it funner, especially with Justin Herbert, my boy. All right, go Ducks. And once they can get Derwin James healthy, fire Anthony Lynn, and get some, Keenan Allen's great, but they can start getting a team that doesn't get fucking hurt every year, then those matchups were going to be really exciting too. I know, see? And the Chiefs fans don't like the Raiders. Raiders don't like the Chiefs. Broncos, Chargers, you all fucking hate each other in that mix. But it's nice when some of the teams in the division are good rather than just you. More excitement each year when you play. And that's facts. It's fun, man. You got to have good teams. It's like the Saints and the Bucks, right? So normally the Saints were the best team, right? The Bucks and the Panthers and the Falcons were kind of shitty, right? But now the Bucks are decent. So those Bucks-Saints matchups, are a little bit more exciting. Of course, I got my ass kicked twice this year, but at least I have a personnel that if I keep Brady, I keep Gronk, maybe next year I can split with them. I don't expect to sweep them, but maybe I can at least, make it interesting. So that's all I'm saying. Big facts. All right, we got 14-14 all. We need 2 more likes to 50, $40 more to 100. We're getting close. $60 in donos so far. 2 more likes to 50. The best fans on planet Earth, the Fanatic family. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. What a good game so far. This is exactly what we wanted to see. Not a lot of turnovers. All right, not a lot of field goals. Touchdowns. 14-14. I mean, this is the best case scenario so far, back to back. Have you seen the Crudes? Well, I saw a commercial that the third one is coming out on Thanksgiving. So I'm always in tune with social media, movies, TV, The Mandalorian, all the different things that are coming out. I'm always checking out what's on TV. I read a lot as well, so I'm always in the new with what's going on and social media and just overall in the entertainment industry. And that's facts. Kansas City Chiefs versus Las Vegas Raiders. Live play-by-play and reactions by the best on fucking YouTube. Yo, boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash the fucking like button now or on your way out. If you haven't smashed it fucking yet, close the fucking chat. Smash the fucking like button. Open it back up. It helps with analytics. It helps with metrics. Ooh, Raiders. Shake and bake. First down, Raiders. So any type of analytics and metrics numbers that we can get, if you can smash that like button, it would be greatly appreciated. And then donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or our GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. The hoodies are $39.99. Show some love for your boy. And buy one for Christmas. Buy one for a family member. They're comfortable, they're inexpensive, and you're supporting me, the Northwest Sports Fanatics. It would be greatly appreciated. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Follow us, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics. As you can see there in the chat, bang, $39.99. It looks like NWO, and I'm working with the company right now that makes the Oregon Ducks chains. So I'm getting a black O one coming, a white, a chrome, a green. So I'm going to have like 5. And then on top of that, I'm going to try to get an NWSF chain made where you have the letters hanging underneath the chain really big. That would be fire. Definitely, if I end up getting it made, you'll see it here on the channel, and then hopefully we'll be able to sell those as well. Malik Parker in the building. What to do? That's a good question, my guy. Good question. All right, here we go. Shotgun set. Nice handoff. First down, Raiders. But that NWSF chain, This company is brilliant. They make LED lighting. They make artwork for walls. They make all kinds of crazy stuff. And obviously they're based out of Oregon here as well, and they're linked with the University of Oregon. So all the Oregon chains that I rock, I'll have about 5 or 6 different colors of the O that I'm going to be rocking, but I'm going to try to get that NWSF chain made. He makes custom chains, so if I can get the NWSF letters hanging in chrome with maybe the diamond plate on them, just like my Ducks ones, it's going to be fire. And then maybe I can do some giveaways for those, or you guys can buy some and represent the channel. Floater. Go, go, go! First down, Raiders. Nice effort there. Nice effort. Let's go. One more like to 50. $40 more to 100. Chiefs, Raiders. Live play-by-play and reactions with the best on fucking YouTube. Your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Almost to 20,000 subscribers. Only about 150 to 160 to go. 1,000 videos in the library? Check. All right, 3.2 million views? Check. All right, 100,000 hours dedicated to the channel since I started? Check. We just need a little help to get to this 20K giveaway. And once I get to 20,000, if you subscribe to the channel, you'll be in the running for an NFL jersey, PS5, Xbox X, a lot of different things I have in the giveaways. So help your boy out. I mean, who works harder? And I got a full-time fucking job, working 40, 50 hours a week. Nobody has that kind of dedication. There we go. Waller, Raiders, bulldogging, bullfrogging his way over the Chiefs. First down, Raiders. Move the chains. Honey Badger's like, God damn, he's big. It's hard to bring a guy like Waller down. Waller's a big man. And it's cool to see his story. He had some addiction issues. So anyone that's gone through depression, addiction, and going through some things, he was really at the point to give up football. You know what I mean? But he finally found the passion, got the help for the addiction problems that he had with drugs. And now, look, he's a top 5 tight end in the league now, and it's really benefiting the Raiders and John Gruden. A little gain of a couple right there. Aria in the building. Waller clutching up for your fantasy team. Absolutely. Justin Wills, appreciate that. I know. How about them Panthers? They fucked me over in fantasy, though. I'll tell you that. I needed the Detroit Lions to do something for me with Prater, and I got fucking -1. -1. Missed 1 field goal attempt. Brutal. And I had Koo, which I was going to start, but I thought, okay, Prater's projected for more. It's a green matchup rather than a solid matchup. Let's go for it. And then Koo ends up getting like 13, right? So I fucked myself there. And putting Kirk in my lineup, Christian Kirk, against Seattle's Booty D, and he didn't score when I could have had A.J. Brown, but it was a bad matchup against the Ravens. I just got to learn that no matter if it's a red matchup, you go A.J. Brown no matter the fucking what, and you just put him in the lineup. Nice pass! First down, Raiders. Both defenses struggling tonight, but if you love offense, all right, this is the game for you. The Raiders are about to score again. I don't see them slowing up this team. I don't see the Chiefs defense slowing down the Raiders offense, and I don't see the Raiders defense slowing down Patrick Mahomes. So this game might go into the 40s based on how this game is going. And with all the defense and craziness that we've seen, this is kind of fun. I'm a defensive guy. I like linebackers, DNs, D-tackles, safeties, corners, offensive line. But every once in a while, when you have an offensive matchup like this, it's fun. Because we want to see points scored, and that's facts. No sack lunches. You're not seeing sack lunches on Carr or Mahomes, and that's how you win this game. Special teams touchdown, maybe, in this game. Might be the difference. Punt return, kick return for a touchdown, fumble for a touchdown, pick 6. There's going to be something out of the ordinary that's going to maybe separate the winner from the loser in this game. And like I said, so far you're seeing Mahomes throw at will. The O-line's doing a good job. And you're seeing Carr throw at will and go through his progressions. And the O-line for the Raiders is doing a good job as well. So the D-lines are struggling for the Chiefs and the Raiders so far. Aguilar. I love Aguilar. I love a comeback story. I love it. Oh, Henry, bang! Who dat? You dat. What up, NWSF? What's up, Oh, Henry? And I love it, the fans. You guys are so awesome because you guys will hit me up on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. So a lot of times people would tag me in posts and I always respond back. And it's just cool to have the relationship with you guys. You know what I mean? And obviously I'll interact with all the fans, newbies, the old school guys. And I appreciate you guys reaching out, and you can build the friendship and the bond for the Fanatic family. And I appreciate every single one of y'all. commenting in the chat, smashing the like button, donating to your boy. 9 more likes is 60. $5 more is 70. We're doing a really good job with the donos and the smashes of the like button. Carr, floater. Wow, almost. Good defense. Right there, you wouldn't go to Edwards. You should go to Waller. Why did you go to him? That's the last option. Edwards, right? You go Renfro in front of him. You would go to Aguilar before him, Jacobs before him, Waller. I mean, Edwards is like the 5th option. You know what I'm saying? You have a better chance scoring right there with fucking Carr running an RPO and trying to get in the end zone. Why the fuck are you going to Edwards for? John Gruden will know. You know, mark that on the calendar. You ain't going to motherfucking Edwards the rest of the game. All right? You got rid of social media. Yeah, social media sometimes, you know, like Facebook and a bunch of the racist shit and political shit, it gets old. You know what I mean? But obviously I'll just do posts for my channel. You know what I mean? And, you know, just for kind of friends and family. But I don't spend a whole lot of time on Facebook in general. I don't really like Instagram that much either, to be honest. I like Twitter just because I like news. So I like, you know, it's not necessarily about the memes and the GIFs. I like news. So if I can find all the NFL and sports news in one channel, you know, or one, you know, app, that's why I love Twitter so much. Twitter and YouTube, that's, you know, those are the only ones that I like. But Facebook, no thanks. Instagram, no thanks. You know what I mean? But I'll take Twitter and YouTube, and I'm good. Good defense by the Chiefs. Bad play call by Gruden, right? Going to fucking Edwards. What are you thinking? Field goal attempt is up. Right down the fucking middle, and it's good. So there you go. You got the Chiefs finally winning one of the battles in the game. 17-14, fun game. This game is just flowing. It's going quick. It's fun. Appreciate you guys very much. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth, the Fanatic family. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed college football. I love my Ducks. Obviously, we got the Ohana jerseys that were a tribute to Polynesian, Samoan, and Hawaiian culture. They played like shit. You know, we were up by 14, right? And then UCLA and Chip Kelly scored 14. Then we had a field goal. Then they scored, and it was 21-17. We got a pick 6 at the last play of the second quarter to take the lead, right? But then after that, it was kind of back and forth. The defense got banged up. The defense is atrocious for my Ducks this season. They're really bad, and I love defense. So it's kind of painful to watch, but Shuck, the quarterback, has been showing out. C.J. Verdell is like the Saquon Barkley in the Pac-12. He's nice. You got Johnny Johnson III, but even though we're undefeated so far, we're going to have to see where it goes. A little update here in WWE. Reigns and McIntyre. Let me know, Odin's Child. I know you're watching the Chiefs and Raiders as well as the pay-per-view. The Undertaker farewell tour tonight. Obviously, my buddy's watching it right now, and he has, you know, the password that he'll give me, and obviously I'll end up watching it probably on Tuesday since I got Monday Night Football to watch as well. You ripped your jersey tonight, Packers Nation. Tough game, man. The Colts, obviously at home, were favored by most people to win. I thought that the Packers would find a way to get the dub, but it shows you the defense is the problem. Yeah, don't ruin it for me. Odin's Child, I appreciate it. I'll end up knowing the results because I'll go on Twitter and all these people are going to be talking about it, so I'll end up seeing it, but I still will watch, you know, even if I know the results anyways. It doesn't matter. You know, I'm more AEW anyways with Dynamite, with Jon Moxley and Kenny Omega. That's going to be bigger than anything WWE does. But I'll still watch and take notice to some of the pay-per-views, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, you know, those type of, you know, pay-per-views. I'll definitely keep up with that, and that's facts. LH in the building. What to do? We got Kansas City Chiefs versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Follow us, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. We got the hoodies that are available, right? They're only $39.99. They look like NWO. They're comfortable, right? It doesn't cost a lot. It's going to show support for the Northwest Sports Fanatics. It would mean a lot to me, you know, so that way that you guys can have something comfortable to wear during hoodie season. And like I said, it's a conversation starter, all right? Everyone will ask you, what is NWSF, if they don't already know already. And like I said, you'd be doing your boy a solid, trying to get to this 20K giveaway so I can start giving some shit away. I almost wish we were at 20K right now so that way I could give a jersey away today and I can get that over with. And then I can give away one in December for Christmas, one in January for the playoffs, and one for the Super Bowl. But it all depends on you guys. If you guys can, you know, help your boy out. If you guys got a work email or a school email that's separate than your regular Gmail or Yahoo, you can sign up through YouTube that way too, and you can sub that way. So you might be able to sub to me twice, just based off what you have available. So it just depends on the dedication, the passion, the energy, and if we can end up getting YouTube to recommend this video a few more times before we get to the end of the season. Hard to get subs on YouTube nowadays, boy. Let me tell you. And if anyone deserves it, it's your boy. Hand off up the middle. There we go. Gain of a few right there. 3 more likes to 55, $5 more to 70. The goal is going to be 100 and 100. I said, don't give away that Derek Brooks jersey. Oh, hell no, man. This is my baby. This is from like the early 2000s. It's sewn. It's from the Super Bowl era. Like I said, I'm going to get the captain's patch on eBay, take it to a seamstress, and get that put on to add to it. But I'll never. This is my favorite player of all time, Derek Brooks. I never will give up the vintage Derek Brooks jersey ever. Ken Griffey Jr. is my favorite out of all athletes because I met him, in 1989 and when he was a rookie. I got his autograph, met his dad, Ken Griffey Sr. So Ken Griffey Jr., as all-time athlete, that's number one for me since I met him and I have that backing for him and that relationship. So Ken Griffey Jr., Derek Brooks for my Buccaneers. Hands down. Blazers, Clyde Drexler and Dame Dolla, and then the Ducks. I got a lot of them. I got Joey Harrington, Justin Herbert, Marcus Mariota, LaMichael James, DeAnthony Thomas, a lot of those guys as well. Bang! Jordan Douglas, Chiefs Kingdom in the building. $5. Thank you, man. Appreciate you guys very, very much. Cody Armstrong, he said, shout me out like I'm going to be some hater and now shout you out, my guy. Best Derek Brooks game, the Super Bowl. All right. Super Bowl 37 against the Raiders, Malik Parker. The pick six. To seal the game. It doesn't get any better than that. But Derek Brooks was always consistent. He's a model guy on and off the field. And that's the type of guys that I like. You got to be a classy guy on and off the field. You can be a fucking crazy-ass warrior on the field, but I want to see some class off the field. Clyde Drexler, Dame Dolla, Derek Brooks, Ken Griffey Jr. If you notice, all those guys have those same type of traits. I really admire the men that they are off the field. The donations that they do, the work that they do in the community. They give back to the kids. You know what I mean? But I love Derek Brooks. I'm a big Warren Sapp guy, but then when he got caught with the hookers with the Super Bowl thing, it is what it is, but, Warren Sapp was the best D tackle of our generation besides, obviously, now with Aaron Donald, who ended up upstaging him and being better. But for the longest time, Warren Sapp was the guy. I love John Lynch. I love Simeon Rice. I love Rondé Barber. I love Mike Allstott. That's probably my second favorite of all time. Derek Brooks, number one. Mike Allstott, 2. Sapp, Lynch, Rondé Barber right behind them. But I'm a big Allstott guy as well. They don't make fullbacks like that anymore. Fullback/halfback. You're never going to see a guy that talented probably ever again. And if I didn't have Mike Allstott or Derek Brooks, there is no Super Bowl for Tampa Bay. And that's facts. Le'Veon Bell, shake and bake. Love John Lynch. Love Rondé Barber. If it wasn't for Rondé Barber with that pick six against Donovan McNabb, there is no Super Bowl for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that's facts. But I had a great run from 95 to 02. That was some of the funnest times of my life. Being a Buccaneer fan, and I never hopped off the wagon. Shotgun set, Mahomes. Pressure coming. Steps up in the pocket. Easy breezy lemon squeezy. Look at him throw the football. Incomplete. So effortless for Mahomes. The A-Train. You know what I mean? The A-Train is the truth. That might be the next jersey I get, but I'm looking for a sewn white Mike Allstott. Impossible to find. They have a red throwback in Mitchell and Ness that I can buy. All right, like $150, $200. But I want the white one. I already got a bunch of red Buccaneer jerseys. I got my, Devin White. I got a Simeon Rice in red. I got this Derek Brooks. I got a muscle hamster Doug Martin. I got a white Warren Sapp, but it's not sewn. It's screen print. I got an orange creamsicle Doug Williams. So I got a lot of Bucs jerseys, like 10, right? But I want a white sewn one. I got a Josh Freeman white sewn one, right? But that's not the same as maybe a Rondé Barber, John Lynch. But I would really love a sewn white Mike Allstott. That's facts. LH, let them know. The Chain Gang, we're coming, man. That NWSF, I had a dream about it last night. If we get that NWSF with the big letters, NWSF, right, all chromed out with the diamond plate on it, with the chain, man, that's going to be slick. And I think those will sell. You know what I mean? So I can get people to buy the T-shirts, the hoodies, but the chain might be the biggest seller. And like I said, there's nothing doper than having a chain, representing in football games besides like a hard hat or maybe the gloves, obviously, which I like to rock as well. Testaverde jersey, I would rock that. There's a lot of guys, that played in the old school era that I definitely would rock. But I would like the creamsicle Doug Williams that I have. I would rock the opposite, the white jersey with the creamsicle stripes, right? Maybe a Steve Young. I mean, obviously, I could have had Steve Young and Bo Jackson if they wanted to stick with the roster. What could have been, but a Steve Young white jersey would have been fire. Steve Spurrier, was the guy that got it started, obviously with my roster in 76 when they went 0-26. But I've had some ups, I've had some downs. You have that James Wilder. I've been watching football for a long, long time. But like I said, there's a few jerseys that I don't have yet that I'm going to add to the collection. Mike Allstott, John Lynch, Rondé Barber. I'd rather go for the old school guys, rather than some of the newer guys out there, unless it's like Levante David, Devin White. I can invest in those guys. And then if I was going to invest in one guy on the offense, probably Mike Williams. No, Mike Evans. But you remember Mike Williams. I meant Aurelius Ben, Mike Williams. I mean, just going back to my old school roster of thinking the wide receivers that I used to have. I mean, I like Godwin. I would never invest more than likely in I'm not going to buy an AB jersey. I'm not buying a Gronk jersey. I'm not buying a Brady jersey. I like drafting guys and picking up their jerseys. So, absolutely. Kansas City Chiefs, Las Vegas Raiders, live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that fucking like button for your boy, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Follow us, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. Help your boy out. Buy some merch. Smash that like button. Donate to your boy. 4 more likes to 60. $30 more to 100 for the best YouTube channel for sports and NFL, period. Your boy, Orion, the biggest free agent out there on planet Earth, the Northwest Sports Fanatics. But yeah, if we can get if I can get Collegiate Art Design to link up with me, I mean, I don't necessarily need them to give me free stuff, free chains, or give me like a percentage off, but I want to push, a company like that that's in my hometown state that makes cool things like that. But I got a big order coming of about 4 or 5 chains on Tuesday or Wednesday for my Oregon Ducks. So I have all the different colors, black, green, white, a chrome with the yellow one that I already have. And they said they're going to be throwing in something special. And then the owner reached out to me, put me on the front page of their website with one of the Oregon Ducks games that I was on their front row with the gloves and the chain on. So that's pretty cool. So if you end up going there, you can see me on the first page of their website and whatnot, which is kind of neat. And like I said, hopefully we can end up building something special. And like I said, I can back a company like that. They usually come in and check out the streams when I do the Ducks and sometimes the NFL streams. So I can definitely get behind a company like that. Collegiate Art Designs, they got some fire stuff. A lot of Oregon Duck stuff, but they make custom chains for 2. So I seen they made one for Seahawks fans, a custom 12th man. So they got the 12 in like the blue and the green. So I got my buddy Marcos Pineda, maybe for a surprise gift. I would order that, for like $30-$40 and give that to him for Christmas. He would just lose his fucking goddamn mind if I got that for him. So I'm going to try to definitely buy as many chains and make up maybe some custom chain designs so that way we can kind of get the chain gang rolling for the Northwest Sports Fanatics. That's big facts. Ralph Henry in the building. What it do? LH knows what's up. Appreciate you, LH. You my guy. You got the Chiefs. We got the Raiders. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or on GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Follow us, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics. 2-minute warning before halftime. I had corn dogs in the oven that I was going to eat, but obviously I'm grinding right now, so no time to eat just yet. I'll have to eat maybe afterwards once the game is over. But college football's been fun. Saturdays was wild. Obviously I almost had a heart attack with my Ducks in UCLA playing against Chip Kelly. We finally cracked the top 10. But there's some, pretenders and some contenders. If you're, Alabama, you're a contender. If you're Notre Dame, you're a contender. If you're Ohio State, contender. And if you're Clemson, you're a contender. And if you're Florida, you're a contender. But all the other teams, I don't know. Oregon, including my own team, right? Cincinnati and some of these other teams, I don't know if they could beat those top 4 teams. At this point, I would say no. They're not as good as those top 4 dogs at this point. But things could change. 2nd down and 9. Carr. Floater. Ooh, how is that not picked off? Shake and bake. 1st down, Raiders. Raiders O-line is giving Carr all day and all night for protection. Fantastic bounce-back season for Carr. Comeback player of the year. Aguilar could be in the running. Carr could be in the running. Alex Smith could be in the running. But, if you really think about it, Carr might be on the top of the list. People were writing him off, even including me. I didn't really know if he had it. I thought maybe Marcus Mariota would get out there and maybe be able to push this offense, because I wasn't really sold on Carr last year. But with the resurgence of Aguilar, seeing what Darren Waller is doing, Josh Jacobs is dominating, Carr has really proven to me that he's a top 13 quarterback in this league. He was before 15 to 20, all right? And he's definitely moved up a couple spots. Sometimes he plays like a top 10 quarterback. Is he top 10? I don't know. To most people, no. But a lot of times when I watch him play, he plays like a number 8, number 9, number 10 quarterback in this league. And that's saying a lot for a guy that might have been number 20, 21, number 22 last season. And you remember that MVP year, if he didn't get hurt, he probably would have won the MVP. Just like Carson Wentz a couple years ago, if he didn't get hurt, would have won the MVP. So a lot of what ifs, but it's really cool, unless you're a Chiefs fan right now, to see Carr, find his way and his rhythm and bounce back. But a lot of that credit has to go to that O-line and John Gruden. Incomplete. Carr's better than Alex Smith. Look at the record this season. Look at the record this season. I don't think you can put Carr and Alex Smith in the same boat. Alex Smith is a quarterback that isn't going to throw for a lot of touchdowns. Yeah, he's been thrown for 300 or 400 yards, but Carr's spiral, the throws, the swag, the drip, you know what I mean? It's not the same, bro. Carr is on a whole nother level. Alex Smith, is just getting back in after all the leg surgeries. Carr's been playing like one of the best quarterbacks this season. Facts. And you beat the Chiefs, and you're the only team to do it. Alex Smith would not be able to beat the fucking Chiefs. I don't give a shit what he does. He could have 500 fucking yards. Not happening. We're talking about this season, though. And then moving forward, Carr is going to surpass anything that Alex Smith has ever done. Moving forward, now that they're in Vegas now with John Gruden leading the way, this is going to be a team that more than likely will be making the playoffs, if not every year as a wild card behind the Chiefs, every other year. The Raiders got something special with their roster, and they're still growing. They got a lot of improvements on defense. They got a lot of improvements, on different areas on the football team, but they got enough to make a little bit of a run. Fair catch. 1:24 left in the second quarter. Let's see if the Chiefs can take the lead or tie as we go into halftime. Yeah, Alex Smith had a decent career, when he was on the Chiefs, and you saw what he could do. But I think, at this point, Alex Smith, his career is at really the back end. You don't really know what you're going to get from him. It's really at the end. Carr's still kind of in the middle of his career with a lot of, there could be a time where Carr ends up making an AFC championship game in a couple years. I wouldn't be that shocked or surprised. If they keep building the O-line, they keep drafting well, Gruden is there, they keep adding players to the defense. It wouldn't be that crazy to think that in the next 3 to 4 years that maybe a team like the Raiders or Colts maybe overachieve one year and get to the AFC championship game. Maybe not win, but they could maybe get there. It's all about coaching and the personnel, and that's facts. We got Chiefs, we got Raiders. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or our GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Follow us, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. We need $30 more to get to 100, so I'm pretty confident by the time we get to the end of the game, we'll get there. We're at 57 likes. 3 more to 60. I think we have a great chance to get to 75 or 100 likes before we get to this, conclusion of the matchup. But I hope you guys are having a great Sunday night. We got the Buccaneers and the Rams, my team, hosting the Rams tomorrow. Probably get my ass kicked. We'll probably lose. Aaron Donald will probably sack the shit out of Tom Brady 2, 3, 4 times. Probably play like shit and Rojo, no yards. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not really that confident. Fournette, Rojo, AB and Evans and Godwin. I mean, Gronk. I don't know. I mean, this could get ugly. Tighten up, says $1. Bang! Appreciate you, my guy. But I definitely expect to lose tomorrow. But hopefully I'm wrong. I was thinking maybe I can use reverse psychology and say we're going to lose, and then maybe we can end up having an amazing game on prime time and blow them out or win by 1, 2, or 3. I don't know. But every time I'm like, all right, we're winning. Lost to the Saints week 1. We're going to beat the Bears. Lost to them by 1, 2019. We're going to beat the Saints at home. 38-3. Got stomped into a fucking mud hole like Stone Cold Steve Austin would do to The Rock back in the day. You know what I mean? So even though I only got 3 losses, the Bears one was painful. The Saints ones, the first one wasn't too bad, but that 38-3 hurt pretty bad. But to be honest, the 2019 loss to the Bears hurt more because I know what type of team the Saints have. With their type of defense, they're one of the best teams in football, one of the best teams in the NFC, and that's facts. So it's hard to be able to match up to a team with Demario Davis, a.k.a. the glue, Malcolm Jenkins, Janoris Jenkins, Lattimore. I mean, if you look at Sheldon Rankins and all the pieces that are running in motion, yes, they miss Von Bell. Yes, they miss A.J. Klein, but they still have weapons out there. And if we can get Drew Brees to stop cracking all these goddamn ribs and we can get him out there, this team could go to the NFC Championship game and represent the NFC, even with these injuries that Brees has. Would it be crazy if Taysom Hill is the one that leads them there? You know what I mean? It's possible. I have the Saints, even though I'm a Bucs fan, winning the rest of the games the rest of the year. The only game they're going to lose is the Chiefs, more than likely. So if you end up finishing 13-3, number 1 in the NFC South, you could be the number 1 seed, and then if you can play through, obviously, a Who Dat Nation, that could be it. The Saints could go to the Super Bowl, and you would need a team that has defense to have any shot against the Chiefs or Steelers. So if the Saints get there, the Bucs get there, the Rams get there, there's a legitimate shot. But if the Cardinals overachieve and get there, Seattle or the Packers, even though I love Aaron Rodgers, you know what I mean? You might not be able to beat a team like the Chiefs or the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers has a shot because their offense is so dynamic that Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams, and obviously Aaron Rodgers can make it happen. All right, so we'll see where it goes. But the teams that have the best shot to probably do some damage are the Saints, the Packers, and the Bucs, and the Rams. Overall, offense, defense. The Packers don't got the D, but they got an amazing O. You know what I mean? But I don't know if anyone can beat the Chiefs or the Steelers. That's big facts. Mahomes, nice pass. Travis Kelce, first down. Chiefs, stand up. Looks like YouTube is recommending the videos. If you're new in the building, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or our GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. We just hit 1,000 videos in the library, 3.2 million views just as of a couple days ago, and we're only about 150 subs away from 20,000. The 20K giveaway is real. If you sub to the channel, you'll be in the mix for an NFL Zone jersey, NFL screen print jersey, PS5, Xbox X, a lot of things that are going to be lining up, obviously, moving forward. Hey, but the Colts are a good football team, but do you really think that the Colts could win the Super Bowl this year, realistically? I don't think so. I mean, they can go to the playoffs. They might not even be the team that wins in the AFC. The Packers don't have a fucking defense. The Colts have a number 1, number 2, number 3 defense. It kind of rotates with them and the Steelers, right? But I don't think the Colts are good enough with Phillip Rivers to end up beating the Steelers or the Chiefs, and you beat a Packers team at home. All right, but if you ended up being on the road, you wouldn't have won that game. That's facts. The Colts are a pretty good football team, but they're not Super Bowl worthy, in my opinion. They're a great football team, don't get me wrong, all right? But, if you're a Colts fan, I mean, it was a big win, but look, if you had a number 1 defense, how many points did you give up? Aaron Rodgers, Yeah, but the thing is that the Packers don't have a defense, but if you played that scenario in that game 10 times, you're not going to win that game 9 times out of 10. All right, the Colts are a good football team, but they're not the Steelers. They're not the Chiefs. There's quite a few teams that, in my opinion, that are better, but they're definitely one of the top dogs that are going to make the playoffs this season that could do some damage. That's facts. And I honestly thought the thing is that it shows you when you don't have defense, even when you have an amazing offense, sometimes you'll fall short at that time. But like I said, all you got to do is subscribe to the channel, and you'll be in the running in the 20K giveaway. If we can get 150 subs, right, then I can start giving away PS5, Xbox X, video games, sewn jerseys, maybe some chains away. I'm really excited to be able to give back, to the Fanatic family. We're growing quite a bit. Like I said, I know that YouTube is recommending the channel, so I can see the numbers are going up. Looks like we're at about 107. But if you want to be a part of the Fanatic family, we got everything here that you would want. We cover all 32 teams on the channel, no bias. You know what I mean? I got a full-time job, but I also put in a lot of work with the channel as well. We got over 100,000 hours that I put in on the channel. So if that's not dedication to a channel, I don't know what the fuck is. You know what I mean? But we got the green screen, we got the scoreboard, I got the thumbnails, I got the text. But like I said, being able to have a full-time job and be a full-time YouTuber, it's tough. But me being a Bucks fan since 1995 and covering all 32 teams, it's definitely challenging. But if you end up subscribing to the channel, like I said, we have the most passionate fans and the most intelligent fans. Facts. The Fanatic family here. So, like I said, if you end up wanting to be a part of a channel that, you can really get behind, it's this one right here, the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Kansas City Chiefs versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Oh, incomplete. Nice floater by Mahomes. Knocked out by the Raiders secondary to Tyreek the Freak Hill, the Cheetah. But I appreciate everyone that's stopping by, smashing the like button, donating to your boy. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. And like I said, we're growing. Like I said, we're only 150 subs away from 20,000. And it's really tough to get subs on YouTube now, right? We just hit 3.2 million views. We have 1,000 videos and live streams in the library. So we just hit 1,000 recently. We just hit 3.2 million views, and we're growing. And then, like I said, the last one is getting this 20,000 subscriber mark. We're at 19,850. So we're almost there. We're almost there. Mahomes, scrambling, gambling, going for the sideline, shake and bake. Ooh, hit him with the skirt. First down, Chiefs. But that's probably holding on the O-line where they threw that flag. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. Like I said, all you got to do is subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, donate to your boy. And like I said, I'll be doing a big 20K giveaway, jerseys, PS5, Xbox X, some chains, some hats, some merch. Like I said, I'm excited based on how the channel is growing. And when YouTube recommends the channel, we really do get a lot of fans that really show love, appreciate. Like I said, we're at 62 likes so far, $71 in donations. The goal on every video that we do is about 100 and 100, sometimes 200 and 200. And that's a lot of love and support from the fans, especially for a channel that covers all 32 teams. There's no other channel that I feel that really breaks down the game like that. And that's big facts. All right, first down and 10. Patrick Mahomes, 43 seconds left. They're definitely in field goal range, but it looks like they're on a mission for a touchdown here. Pump fake, Mahomes. Another flag on the play. Let's see if that is on the Raiders, or it might have been a push-off. Let's see what we got. They got a little chirping going on with the Raiders and the Chiefs. Second half, definitely the Chiefs. Like I said, you can tell the O-lines are doing the job. The Raiders O-line and the Chiefs O-line are, containing the tempo, and they're winning the game in the trenches. The teams right now that are struggling are the D-line for the Raiders and the D-line of the Chiefs, because they're not getting sack lunches. They're not getting sack lunches. Yum, 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 yum. They're not getting the Carr. They're not getting the Mahomes. All right? So you got to kind of see with the game plan, who do you trust more, Gruden, right? Or Bieniemy and Andy Reid. I go Bieniemy and Andy Reid. So it really doesn't matter if the Chiefs get down by 3, 7, 10. We saw the playoffs last year. They can get down by 10, 20, 24. They'll find a way with their weapons to come back. And I trust Patrick Mahomes more than I do Carr. But Carr has been playing fantastic this season. Mahomes, pressure coming, rolling to his right. Nice grab. First down, Chiefs. Move the chains. Travis Kelce got fucking blasted, though. Hopefully he's okay. Oh, yeah. And the thing is, I think the Colts are a good football team. They got a good defense. I'm a big fan of linebackers. I love Darius Leonard. When you had Malik Hooker playing in the back end, you ended up getting DeForest Buckner. I'm a big Oregon Duck fan. I live here in Oregon, so obviously, being a Ducks fan, I'm very familiar with your guys' roster. I got a lot of friends that are Colts fans. They got a lot of Colts fans on this channel, actually, to be honest, that will pop in and out or watch the games with us. And like I said, Phillip Rivers, and Jacoby Brissett, there's definitely an upgrade there. And obviously you got the best O-lineman, my favorite O-lineman in the league, in Quentin Nelson. And you definitely have some weapons at running back. We saw Pittman go off today as well. So there's options there. Once Marlon Mack went down with the injury, Jonathan Taylor from Wisconsin, Naheem Hines, right? Jordan Wilkins. Your boy knows football. I ain't no fucking dummy, all right? I end up covering all 32 teams, so I know that the Colts are a good football team. Intercepted, Raiders! Big fucking play before halftime. You're taking away points out of the Chiefs' mouth right there. But I just don't know if the Colts can win a Super Bowl this year. They're a good team, but they're just like the Raiders and the Browns and maybe like the Titans and a few of these other teams. I just don't know if they're good enough to get to that point, because the cream of the crop is the Chiefs and the Steelers. All right, and in the NFC, who knows? Who is it? Saints, right? Bucks. Who else? Seahawks. They don't got a defense, though. Cardinals, Rams, Packers. It's like the Packers are like the only team that doesn't have a defense that I actually think that could go to the Super Bowl, just because of Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones, and Devontae Adams. And obviously they got a good coach in Coach LaFleur as well. Did not need that, Chiefs fans. But the Raiders. What's AB going to do on Monday night? They'll probably get him the ball and get 5 or 6 receptions. I doubt he gets in the end zone, though. It might be a low-scoring game. 2017 Rams. I don't expect my Bucks to win. I hope they win. I hope they show out. But realistically, to beat a team like the Rams, you really got to be able to push the ball downfield and be able to get the running game going. How the fuck are we going to run with Rojo? How the fuck are we going to run with Fournette against Aaron Donald? I just don't see it. So, I don't know. We'll have to see if they can prove me wrong, though. 17-14 halftime. Big play by the Raiders. They definitely have won the first half. But don't worry. Like I said, they have the blueprint. I get it. All right, but who makes the best adjustments in football in the second half? The Kansas City Chiefs. And that's why they're going to come back and win this game. And that's facts. But I like the way that the Raiders are playing. They're not afraid. They've already beaten Kansas City once in Kansas City. They've handed Kansas City their only loss. Right, but this is definitely alarming if you're a Chiefs fan. You don't want to fuck with the Raiders in the playoffs. You'll play any team, even the Steelers, and feel good, right? But if you play the Raiders in the playoffs, that could be a dangerous, like Superman to his kryptonite. That could be the kryptonite to the Chiefs, and that could end the season early, even though I think they're going to go back-to-back, and they're going to win the Super Bowl. We got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Orion and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or our GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Follow us, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. We got these nice hoodies. They're $39.99. Obviously, they're black, white lettering. They look like NWO. Right, so they're comfortable. You can cop one, get one for your friends, your family, Christmas present. Show some love from the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Like I said, the Fanatic family has been great. We've had some big achievements as of late. We just hit 1,000 videos in the library, reaction videos, live streams, power rankings, picks of the week. It's been amazing, right? The Fanatic family has also helped us get past 3.2 million views, which is fantastic since we've only really had the channel up and running full go since 2017, so it's only about 4 years in. Now we're only about 150 subs away from 20,000. That's the next goal, and to do the coverage for all 32 teams takes a lot of hard work, blood, sweat, tears, since I have a full-time job. But as you can see with the thumbnail, the scoreboard, the green screen, the overall presentation, like I said, if you want to be a part of a special Fanatic family for fans that love football and their teams and their ride or die, it's here. Like I said, we're the fastest growing YouTube NFL channel out of most of them that are out there on planet Earth. So, hopefully, you guys can hop in the room. I'll be here tomorrow for the Rams and my Buccaneers. And obviously with the Buccaneers, they've been a shit team since 2007. We got Brady, we got Gronk. But with that being said, we've gotten demolished by the Saints week 1. Demolished against the Saints. Obviously 38-3, everyone saw that, right? Lost to the Bears 2019, that was brutal. But the channel is going places. Like I said, I ended up getting linked up with the company that makes the Oregon Ducks chains. They put me on their front page of their website, so I'm going to be probably coming up with a new NWSF chain that I'll be able to come out, and we'll be able to do that. But we'll cover all 32 teams in the building, and you got to think what the Raiders have been doing up to this point has been fantastic. They've been controlling the tempo. Carr has not got a lot of sack lunches on him. The offensive line is doing a good job. The Chiefs haven't really played bad football, but it shows you how important the O-line and D-line is to be able to win this type of football game. The Raiders have the blueprint with John Gruden on how to attack the Chiefs, but really it's about keeping your quarterback upright, winning the game in the ball control situation. Both teams need to run the football, so you'll see Jacobs, right? You'll end up seeing Clyde Edwards-Helaire, make them stare Helaire, do their thing as well. But I'm excited to really see where this game goes in the second half. Like I said, we have a fantastic matchups on Sunday as well. And like I said, I appreciate every single one of y'all that have hopped in the room, smashed the fucking like button, donated to your boy. We always do 100 and 100 smashes of the likes, and then we do $100 in donos. Sometimes we'll do 200 and 200, 300 and 300, but the fans are the best fans on planet Earth. We're going to be going into some highlights here as we see Tony Dungy, who I met at a Ducks game when his son was actually one of the wide receivers for the Oregon Ducks. I ended up sitting next to him at one of the games and walking up the steps with him and talking to him, which is really cool because being a Bucks fan, obviously him being a coach and then going from the Bucks to the Colts with Peyton Manning, no one looks like Tony Dungy. I mean, he's very noticeable out there. Here we go. Alex Smith. Touchdown, Washington football team. Sad for Joe Burrow with the ACL tear. Prayers up for him. What's the over look like on the second half? I think the Chiefs will end up getting past 30 points, but we'll have to see kind of where the game goes. It could end up being a 34-28 kind of game, 34-27 kind of game. I feel it might be in that kind of general range in the score. But we're going to have to see. The Chiefs are going to make the adjustments, but it all depends on the D-line of the Raiders and the D-line of the Chiefs, because the O-lines have been really winning the battle. Chiefs O-line has played great. Raiders O-line has played great. Carr's played well. Mahomes has played well. But it's all about adjustments. Raiders are good for adjustments also. But we'll have to see. Can't show the game, Robert Smith, unless I want a copyright strike and, grinding for 20,000 subscribers. Raiders. I can't afford to have the channel get kicked off. But like I said, it's got good presentation. I got the green screen. I got the studio look there. All right, we got the scoreboard. We got a great fan base, 20,000 strong. We're almost there. We're almost there. About 150 more subs to get to 20,000. So I'm definitely excited to get to that point. We just hit 3.2 million views. We got 1,000 videos in the library for reaction videos, live streams, picks of the week, power rankings. Ooh, what a sack. Sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. Big play right there. Tua got replaced by Ryan Fitzmagic. But Tua will be the starter moving forward. Now we got the Pittsburgh Steelers, the only undefeated team in football. Chase Claypool, I got him in fantasy. Happy birthday, Juju. Happy birthday, Juju. Happy birthday, Juju. Smith-Schuster. Blow out the candles. Steelers undefeated. 10-0. Who would have thought, huh? Who would have thought? And it also shows you how great Mike Tomlin is. Mike Tomlin is one of those guys, never has had a losing season. Think about that. How great of a coach you have to be to not have a losing season. It's going to be Steelers. It's going to be the Chiefs. But look, you got Buffalo, pretender. Colts are more legit to me. Tennessee is more legit. Ravens, pretender. Dolphins, pretender. Browns, pretender. Buffalo, pretender. They can't run the fucking football. But the third best team could be the Colts. It really could be. Them or the Titans. Those are the teams that legit have a shot to do some damage. I think the Raiders have a shot to do some damage also. And that's big facts. V. Ward in the building. Packers in the building. Colts in the building. Everyone in the building. But I'm going to be doing the Buccaneers, and I'm going to end up doing the Rams tomorrow to give you a little backdrop and a backstory if you're new to the channel. Like I said, I've been grinding on this fucking bitch for a long time, since 2013. On other platforms. On here since 2017. Like I said, we have almost 20,000 subscribers, 1,000 videos in the library, 3.2 million views. We cover all 32 teams on here, no bias. And like I said, if you want someone that's going to put in the film study, the work, I usually watch about 4 to 6 hours of film and reading every single day. I got a full-time job where I work 40 to 50 hours a week, and I'm a full-time YouTuber. So I don't really think there's a lot of people that have that dedication, that time, that energy. I do fantasy football. I do that as well. So, if you really think about the time, the effort, the dedication, fantasy football, football in general, NFL, college football, NBA, wrestling. If you like these things, this channel is for you. And like I said, if you ask anybody in the room, this is normally their favorite channel or one of their favorite channels in the building. Marcos Pineda, bang, go Seahawks. What to do, my guy? How are you? I got a present for you, my guy. So, the chain company, right? Collegiate Art Designs, they put me on the front of their website for the Oregon Ducks chains, right? So they have a picture of me front row at a Ducks game, with the chain on and the gloves. And the owner shot me a link, and we're obviously friends now on Facebook. So they make custom chains. So with it, I'm looking at an NWSF chain that I can make, maybe chrome, with the diamond plate on it. But I saw one that they custom made, Marcos, for a Seahawks fan. It's the 12. So it's a chain with the 12 on it, with the, the green and the blue. So I might try to get that for you for Christmas, my guy. I think that would be something that you would wear. You would love it. You could wear it maybe with one of your Seahawks jerseys there. But I saw it on their website as one of their custom ones that they did for a Seahawk fan. Pretty killer. So maybe when I end up getting my next order, I'll get that for you. So that way you can represent the Seahawks at home or when you go to the games next season. I think it would be a cool swag gift that, you're not going to ever get anywhere else. Your Beavs did get a win this weekend. Very impressive. Bang! $5. Showing love to your boy. Appreciate you very, very much. 76 likes, $76. We're almost there. 24 more likes to get to 100. All right? We're almost there. 24 more dollars to 100. But you guys are the best fans on planet Earth. But if you look at our channel, Robert Smith and a lot of the new ones out there, the newbies, right? We do NFL. We do college football. We do NBA, college basketball, AEW, WWE, rugby, soccer, a.k.a. football. You like Messi, you like Ronaldo, you like wrestling. We got a little bit of everything on the channel. But for me, personally, I love college football, I love NFL, and I love AEW wrestling. I like WWE a little bit, but since COVID hit, WWE hasn't really been the same, but we'll see where it goes. But I love wrestling. I've never quit on it. I've been watching wrestling and football and sports since '85. So even though I look super young, I'm an OG, triple OG, all right? But I've been really putting in a lot of grind and time, with the channel. But I think you'll be impressed if you look at the library. We got some of the, videos that have hit over 100,000 views. But Robert Smith, if we can get your sub and you can smash that like button, maybe one day you can donate to your boy. But we're really trying to get this channel to 20K. And if you sub to the channel, and once you are one of those 20,000 people, oh, look at that, bang! That shows you love right there. Tony Grady, Raiders, donated $25 at the very beginning, right? Look at that, bang! $24, $100 in donations. If you want to be a part of a special channel, right, your boy's got the radio voice. Your boy is the biggest free agent on YouTube. You're going to be able to see me on Madden, on NFL, somewhere. Where will it be? Will it be in Madden on EA Sports? Will it be on Good Morning Football? Would it be on NFL Network? Will it be with Skip and Shannon? Will it be on ESPN? Will it be on Vice Channel? Somewhere, someday, somehow, I am. Pat McAfee Show? You never know. But like I said, the ratings have been taking a big hit on TV, podcasts. There's a lot of bad announcers out there that are out there across the world. They need better people to be able to call games. They need better personalities for sports in general. I'm here. Someone call 911. Your boy is here. You can call him. But the fan base is growing. 20,000 subscribers strong. We're almost there. So if you love football, you love wrestling, and you're passionate about sports, this is the channel for y'all. He said, Raiders. He said, where's that cash go when I send it to you? So if you do a donation, we get paid by YouTube once a month. So any donations that we get, it goes to me. So it'll go strictly to, the bank accounts that we have linked up through the super chat. And like I said, once a month, around the 20th or the 21st, we end up getting the donations. And people are so loyal, here. Sometimes we'll get $1, $2, but it's very common with the fans on this channel, $5, $10, $20, $25, $50, $75, $100 donations. I mean, there's been times I've made, $300 by just one person. So, I mean, if that's not love, I don't know what is. But with all the fan base, it shows you, you can have, thousands of people in the room, but if they're not donating to you, what are you really showing them? You know what I mean? You might have certain people in there watching you, but really it takes something for someone to sub to the channel. It takes something for you to smash the like button. But if you're going to donate out of your own hard-earned money from your debit card to your boy, because it can't be credit card, right? So if you have, allowance money, you have work money, you have school money, wherever the money is coming from, and you donate to this channel, that shows the love and the commitment, the hard work, the 4 to 6 hours that I'm putting in reading and watching film every day. I got a full-time job, 40 to 50 hours a week, and I'm a full-time YouTuber. Think about that. I put in 100,000 hours on the channel so far. 100,000. 100,000. All right? If that's not blood, sweat, tears, dedication, I don't know what the fuck is. And if you look at our videos when we first started to what it looks like now, I mean, it's amazing. We got a green screen. No one ever taught me how to do it. I figured it out myself. The thumbnails with the text, no one ever taught me how to do that. Figured it out myself. Scoreboard, figured it out myself. The whole display, everything that you see on the screen, that's all your hard work from your boy figuring it out. So the passion is great, right? The fans are great. The Fanatic family, if you want to be a part of it, all you got to do is sub to the channel, comment in the room, let me know that you're here, and you can be a part of something special as we grow to that 20,000 subscriber mark. We hit 3.2 million views, check, and we're growing. 1,000 videos in the library, check. All right, now we're at 19,850, 60, so we only need about 150 more subs, and I can start giving away shit like a PS5, Xbox X, video games, sewn NFL jerseys, maybe some wrestling merch for some wrestling tees from AEW or WWE. Like I said, all you got to do is show some love for your boy and support, and these things can come your way. All right, third quarter. Tony Grady Raiders said I subscribed and liked. I appreciate that. And a lot of times when people come in, they don't really know what the channel's about. But if you look at the thumbnail, you look at the scoreboard, you look at the presentation, you look at your boy, and you look at the fans in the chat, that'll tell you everything that this chat is about. All right? Some people have channels out there and their voices are cringy. Sometimes they have presentation, but their content is shit. But if you want somewhere that has a good voice, a good knowledge, a great fan base, good presentation, it's here. We got the full package. The Northwest Sports Fanatics. And I really do show love and give back to the fans. And we do have a good relationship here. So I appreciate that you subscribe to the channel and like the channel. I love getting new fans on the channel daily. Appreciate you. Robert Smith in the building. Calvin Griffin says Packers are pretenders. Well, based on their defense, you definitely could think that. But they still are good enough on any given Sunday, Monday, or Thursday to get to the NFC Championship game. And if Aaron Rodgers goes off, they could win. That's facts. Nice pass. I can already tell with Aaron Rodgers and where they're going, tough loss for them. But Patrick Mahomes, Eric Bieniemy, Andy Reid, you're going to see the playbook open up a little bit. They're not going to abandon the run, and you're going to start to see them kind of mix it up with the play calls. They know what to do to be able to get to this point. If the Raiders win this game, I wouldn't be shocked because they ended up winning the first half. All right, their offensive line played great. The Chiefs' O-line played great, but who's going to be the team that gets the sack lunches? Raiders' D-line on Mahomes to force a turnover or sack lunch, or is it going to be the Chiefs' D-line? We're going to have to wait and see. Incomplete, Demarcus Robinson. Absolutely. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys very, very much. What do I think about the Ravens? Jordan Hoffman, are you a Ravens fan? I mean, if you want me to give you the honest truth of what I think about the Ravens, I mean, we saw how great they were last season, right? Well, Lamar Jackson won the MVP. Probably shouldn't have been ranked number 1 overall over Mahomes, which was kind of silly when they came out with like the NFL 100 list. But the Ravens, and I'm not trying to be a hater, all right, but as you know, with Calais Campbell being out, right, not having a solid running game week to week. Mark Ingram isn't the same running back as he was last season. You got Gus Edwards, right? You got J.K. Dobbins from the Ohio State University. I saw Des Bryant out there, right? Hollywood Brown isn't getting the football. They figured out Lamar Jackson. You guys will make the playoffs, but you're not a Super Bowl contender. honestly, the Ravens at this point are kind of Super Bowl pretenders. They need to be able to figure out their identity. What are they? A running game? Running football team? Because usually when they're good, they play really good defense and they run the football well. Have they played good defense this year? At times. Have they run the football good this year? At times, but not consistently, right? And Lamar Jackson has much of an impact. Kyler Murray has had more of an impact this season than obviously the Ravens, but I don't know if I can see the Ravens winning a playoff game. You know what I mean? They still have good football players, right? You know Lamar is good, right? You know, obviously, Mark Andrews has been great, but besides those two, who else? You know what I mean? Luis Fernando, bang! Yum, 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 yum. $5. Your boy is grinding. The 20K giveaway is in the building. We're almost there. 80 people in the building. We need 2 more likes to get to 80. $105 in donos. Bang, 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 bang! Luis Fernando, one of my homies that I used to work with. I love you. Appreciate you. Go Ducks. I know that was a tough loss for you guys in Washington State for your girlfriend. We found a way to get that dub there in the second half, and then we played UCLA. Bang! Jerry Three Feathers for Robert's first dono. Welcome to the fam. Look at that. Robert Smith. See, that's when you know when you have fans that love you unconditionally. You get someone like Jerry Three Feathers, Who Dat Nation. He donated $3 for you. For you. Not even you donated out of your debit card. You had someone donate for you. If that's not love on the motherfucking channel, I don't know what is. Jerry Three Feathers, one of the OG, triple OGs. He'll buy a sweatshirt for your homie. He'll end up donating out of his pocket. He ends up being one of the big supporters of the Northwest Sports Fanatics. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Much love, my guy. Luis Fernando, bang! He said I was sad. I thought we had that. It's a Ducks, though, bro. You know, you knew that. I mean, it was close. You guys were up like, 19-7, but you knew the Ducks were going to come back. We don't have Marcus Mariota. We didn't have Justin Herbert. But, Shuck, the quarterback, the new kid, not bad. Not bad, right? Not bad. And Jordan Hoffman, as a Ravens fan, it's frustrating. Because going into the season, we thought, Mark Ingram, I drafted him in fantasy. I drafted Hollywood Brown. I dropped both of them by week 3, right? Because I just knew they weren't going to get the goddamn football. You got to have a good defense. You needed to have Calais Campbell out there. But the biggest reason why the Ravens are kind of sucking right now is because Marshall Yanda retired. People don't realize Marshall Yanda is a first ballot Hall of Famer on the line. And when you lost Marshall Yanda, the identity of the team went away. Your running game sucks, right? You got good running backs. Mark Ingram, Gus Edwards, J.K. Dobbins, those guys are talented. But if you guys can't find the holes and the O-line isn't doing their job, Marshall Yanda's not there, it's hard to be able to win games. You know what I mean? Hollywood Brown's not getting the ball. You just can't throw to fucking Mark Andrews 80 times in a game and think you're going to win, and you can't stop anybody. You know what I mean? So they might make the playoffs, but I mean, in my opinion, the Chiefs are better, the Steelers are better, the Colts are better, the Titans are better, the Raiders are better. You're kind of the bottom team that will probably make the playoffs. Maybe you're better than the Browns, but I mean, the way that the Browns have been playing, who knows? Maybe the Browns would beat the Ravens at this point. So just saying how it is. But that's, me breaking down film, watching the Ravens, watching all 32 teams, it's very clear to see they don't have a solid running game. Marshall Yanda's not there. The defense isn't there. It's frustrating. Lamar Jackson, I don't want to say he's a gimmick quarterback, but they figured him out. You know what I mean? It's like Marcus Mariota or Colin Kaepernick or RG3. He's just more athletic than them, but he can't throw the football. You know what I mean? He's a runner, scrambler, but he's not a pure thrower like Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, Kyler Murray. He's not that pure thrower. He's kind of like a fabricated thrower that, he does his best, right? But you just can't count on him to come back when you're down by 10. He's never come back. If you look at the games that he's won and lost, he's never come back by more than 10 points, I think, in his career. So if you can't come back being down 10, you're never going to win a fucking Super Bowl, let alone get there. If you don't know how to come back. But it's a team game. It's not just him. It's a whole collaboration of the roster. So they need to draft O-line heavy, draft defense. I think Harbaugh's still a good coach, but they're not in the running for the Super Bowl this year. And that's facts. And it sucks to say it, if you're a Ravens fan, but I think if you already know your team, you know that I'm not a hater. I'm just speaking the truth. And that's facts. Yeah, last year was the Ravens' year to do it. They didn't have a lot of tape on Lamar. That would have been, Mark Ingram was a beast. 15 touchdowns, touchdowns on the ground, touchdowns through the air, right? Yanda was there. Defense was good. And like I said, sometimes year to year, teams change. First down. Move the chains. Ronnie Stanley hurt too. Absolutely. The fact that you lost Ronnie Stanley and you lost Yanda, that was the biggest thing that could happen to your team. And that's the reason you guys are struggling right now. Big facts. And like I said, I follow all 32 teams, so, I really know the breakdowns. I mean, I watch a shitload of film, 4 to 6 hours of film every day. I got a full-time job. I do this full-time, but I read 4 to 6 hours a day. When I'm not reading on all 32 team websites and going based off rosters and breakdowns, I'm watching film. So that's how we're so popular, obviously, here on the channel, just because of the breakdowns. And, people know I'm not biased. I call it right down the middle. How do I feel about Colts winning this year? I like them a lot, but they're not Super Bowl contenders to me just yet. I love Darius Leonard. When they had Malik Hooker on the back end, I love that. I like DeForest Buckner for my Ducks up front. Phillip Rivers is a little old, right? But you got the best offensive lineman in football in Quentin Nelson. Love him, right? The wide receivers. T.Y. Hilton's getting old, but you got Pittman, and then the running backs. Marlon Mack went down, but you got Jonathan Taylor from Wisconsin, Naheem Hines, Jordan Wilkins. I mean, there's weapons there. But I just don't know if you have enough, right? Enough to beat a team like the Chiefs or the Steelers, or maybe even the Titans in the playoffs. You know what I mean? But I still think that they are one of the top 3, top 4 teams in the AFC. They can hang with almost anyone, but I mean, there's a big gap between the Colts, the Steelers, or the Colts, the Titans, the Raiders, the Browns, the Ravens. You guys are the second tier. The top tier is the Chiefs and the Steelers. And if you want to be able to get to an AFC championship game, you got to be able to hope that like the Raiders play the Chiefs, beat them, right, and then you might be able to get your way there. But I mean, it's looking like it's going to be the Chiefs or the Steelers representing the AFC. NFC, who the fuck knows? Play action. Mahomes steps up, flick of the wrist. Nice little shake and bake. Le'Veon Bell. First down, Chiefs. Move the chains. We got Kansas City Chiefs. We got Las Vegas Raiders. Live play-by-play and reactions by the best on fucking YouTube. Your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Follow us, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram on NW Sports Fanatics. Thank you, Jonathan. Well, like I said, that's what I'm known for here. No bias. You know what I mean? We cover all 32 teams, and you're not going to find a YouTube channel out there that covers all 32 teams in depth like me, right? As well as not having bias. There's so many people that are fake, ride or die for their teams, tunnel vision, you know what I mean? But based off the reading and the film, I really like to say it just how it is. And you don't get that anywhere else. A lot of teams, a lot of people are very fake, very one-sided, very tunnel vision, and that's how we've grown this channel, to 20,000 subscribers in 4 short years. Because of the love, the dedication, the passion, the reading. Like I said, I spit facts. You know what I mean? I say things that other people are afraid to say. Call it right down the middle. Shotgun set, Mahomes. Looking, pump fake, scrambling, rolling to his left, pressure coming. Wow. First down, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, TK all day, the best tight end in the game. It was supposed to be George Kittle this year. It was supposed to be, but it wasn't. He got injured. I got fucked over in fantasy football, picking him in the second round. Travis Kelce still is the best tight end in the game, but you got guys like Darren Waller and Mark Andrews on the cusp. They're on the cusp in the conversation, but they're still not in that Travis Kelce category. Mark Andrews is very close. I mean, you could definitely argue this year he's the number 2 tight end right there with Travis Kelce. And that's big facts. Mahomes, handoff. Ooh, nice tackle by the Raiders. Sit the fuck down, Le'Veon. Go eat a fucking salad. He said, fuck. He said, I should have hit that edge. Well, you would have hit that edge, my guy, when you were on the Steelers. Different team. 17-14 Raiders. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash the fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or on GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Follow us, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. Pump fake. First down, Chiefs. Mahomes in that pump fake is so deadly. There you go, $39.99. You need a new hoodie that looks like NWO. New World Order for life, brother. Oh, yeah. Represent the channel and your boy. We're almost at 20,000 subscribers. Help your boy out. We're almost there. 3.2 million views, check. 1,000 videos and live streams and reaction videos in the library, check. 19,850 plus subs, check. 150 to go to get to 20,000. Yeah, you have to. That's how you beat the algorithm, absolutely. If you got more than one email, it's based off email, like Joshua Overton says. Oh, just out of reach. So if you got your regular Gmail and Yahoo, obviously you've subbed to that. But if you have a work email, it works for that too. You know, you can sub from your work computer, you know, your work laptop if you work from home or at work, or if you have a school email, it works for that. But if you can do those things, you know, we get 2 subs from each person, that'll help kind of, you know, shake up the algorithm a little bit. But the algorithm and the metrics, it's tough. I mean, YouTube has really made it tough. If you're not fucking Mr. Beast, or if you're not a fucking celebrity, all right, you know what I mean? It's really hard to get pushed or even recommended. You know what I mean? But if they recommend your video, your live stream, you'll notice it in the viewership that goes up and down, you know, throughout the show. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, go, go, go! Yes! Touchdown, Kansas City! Michael Wisenhunt in the building. What a do. Let's go. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Make him stare, Helaire. The first Prince of Bel-Air. That's what I like to see. I got him in fantasy. All right, but I don't know if I'm going to end up winning. Clydesdale, Clydesdale, Clyde the Glide. Let's go. Fantasy football. Your boy plays. We're talking about a lot of money on the line. We got the Northwest Sports Fanatics Fantasy Football League. I'm on fantasy football 20 hours out of a 24-hour day. I'm getting a little bit closer. 94 to 80. I still need Clyde Edwards-Helaire to get me another another like 20 points, and then I got to hope Robert Woods shits the bed. So definitely made some mistakes in my lineup. Christian Kirk, thanks a lot, you stupid fuck. Hayden Hurst, thanks a lot. Miami defense, thanks a lot. Matt Prater, thanks a lot, you fucker. And it's good. I told you the Chiefs were going to make that comeback. I told y'all. 21-17, Chiefs. Stand up. Overton, you feel a little bit better now? You feel a little bit better? Offensive Rookie of the Year, he'll definitely be in the running. You know, but you got guys like Tua, Burrow, Herbert, much bro. See, I told you. Sometimes you just can't get too worked up, you know, in the first half. The Chiefs are a second half team, and I think they've proven that. You know, that they are the best second half team in football, and they have been since Mahomes has gotten there. So, but we'll see if the Raiders can make it happen. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't doubt the Raiders, but I mean, if you think about it, out of any team that's playing football now, the best in the second half, the best at adjustments, the best at play calling with Bieniemy. The Bieniemy is the best OC in football. All right? You got Josh McDaniels, and he used to be a top 2, top 3 OC. You got Sean McVay, right? He's a good play caller. You know, you got guys like Kyle Shanahan, brilliant play caller. But if you had to choose one guy that's calling plays, I don't think there's anyone better than Bieniemy right now. If you're not familiar with him, look him up. He could be a head coach for any football team next season, and I hope he stays, because if he stays, he could end up taking over for Andy Reid once Andy Reid steps down. And that's big facts. Kansas City Chiefs, Las Vegas Raiders. Live play-by-play and reactions. You're legit crying. Well, obviously it has to do something with Undertaker or something that's going on with the pay-per-view. You're a big Chiefs fan, Odin's child. You're my homie. Always helping out and representing. All right. The Seahawks OC. Incorrect, Michael Wisenhunt. Not correct. Brian Schottenheimer is not a top 1 OC, not top 2, not top 3. Not happening, my guy. You can ask anybody in the room that's not biased, all right? You got to call it right down the middle and look at play calling with all 32 teams. Brian Schottenheimer, I mean, he's not bad, all right? But, I mean, like I said, with certain coaches, like, who do you got? Ken Norton? Get his ass out of there. If you guys want to win games, get Dan Quinn to come back in the building, all right? But, I mean, Schottenheimer's okay, but you guys pounded the rock, right? And then you guys decided to let Russ cook, and it's worked out, but you've been losing a shitload of games because Carson hasn't been in the lineup. DJ Davis and, you know, Carlos Hyde did decent, but when he was out, you can't win games with fucking Homer. You can't win games with Davis. You need Carson back. You know what I mean? And the defense, if fucking Schneider and Pete Carroll would have fucking addressed the O-line and the D-line and the defense, right, you guys could be Super Bowl contenders. You know, that was really stupid of them to not address the O-line, the D-line, and overall the defense. And that's facts. Yeah. Bo Scarborough. Your boy knows. Come on now. I watch football. I know this, man. 21-17 Chiefs. I'm preaching, baby. I'm preaching. I'll let you know. I got no bias. And even though I'm a Bucs fan, I'm not going to be all like, oh, the Bucs are going to go to the Super Bowl. The Bucs are going to win it all. I've never said that. I call it right down the middle, all right? But you got to think, Seattle's O-line, right, is one of the worst in football, all right? Seattle's D-line is one of the worst in football, but it's gotten better because they got Carlos Dunlap. So thank God they did that. If you didn't get Carlos Dunlap, you're not winning that game against the Cardinals, all right? Jamal Adams was a great addition. Bobby Wagner, the best middle linebacker in football. But I just don't think the Seahawks are Super Bowl worthy without a consistent defense. But I'll give them props. You played excellent against the Cardinals, and your defense finally stepped up. But you'll get Dunbar back. You'll get your corners back. And once you get them back, hopefully you'll have a little bit more stability, right? But to win in this league, I mean, you got to have balance. So that's what makes me nervous about teams like the Cardinals, the Seahawks, the Packers. I don't know if they have enough. They got the firepower on offense, but if you got a team like the Rams, the Saints, or the Bucs, I like those teams more because they have balance on offense and defense. And that's what's going to really be the difference on getting to the NFC Championship game and winning. Of course, you got the firepower with Rodgers, Russell Wilson, you know what I mean, and certain teams, Kyler Murray. But what happens when you get a defense that kind of slows you down? Then you're fucked. And that's facts. Yeah, you definitely need those guys back. 21-17 Chiefs. Live play-by-play and reactions by the best on fucking YouTube, your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Carr, fling of the wrist, Darren Waller, first down, Raiders. Top 5 alert, they don't have an answer for Darren Waller. Someone call 911, you can't stop him. He said, I had addiction problems. I was going to quit football, but guess what? I found the motivation. I put the drugs down, and I found a way to be dominant, and he's showing it left and right, up and down, week 1 to week 10 or week 11. I love me some Darren Waller for the Raiders. Great story for him. All right, here we go. Raiders driving. First down and 10, 4:37 left in the third quarter. Raiders trying to get back in this football game. Carr. I love Carr's delivery and his confidence, but it also helps when you have weapons like Josh Jacobs, a top 5, top 10 running back, top 5 tight end in Waller. You got a guy that's played like a top 10 wide receiver this year like Nelson Aguilar. Who would have thought a guy like Nelson Aguilar, what happened to my hands? Couldn't catch anything, couldn't catch a baby falling out of a building, right? Eagles fans just fucking wrote him off, and now he's catching everything. I mean, it's really fun to see players that get counted out, people that say you're washed, you're fucking done. And then to come back on another team and then resurge their career, kind of like Ryan Tannehill did, obviously with the Titans also. I love comeback stories, and I love when people fall out of the favoritism of the fans, and they find a new home, and they shut everyone up, and they prove themselves. I fucking love it. I absolutely love it. Let's go. First down, Raiders. Josh Jacobs. Look at Josh Jacobs. Look at Darren Waller. Look at Travis Kelce. Oh, look at that. Waller, second, tied for 7th. Amazing. Top 2 alert, Darren Waller. Love him. The best channel on YouTube. The Ric Flair of YouTube, baby. Who does it better than your boy? 16 more fucking likes to 100, $110 in donos, 20,000 subscribers. We're right around the corner. About 100, 150 more. 3.2 million views. 1,000 videos in the library. First down, Raiders. All right, 100,000 hours on the channel. No one's got the passion, the dedication, the love, the drive, the knowledge. Then your boy, Orion, the Northwest Sports Fanatics. I like it. Raiders are driving. This looks like a touchdown drive to me. But as long as they don't go to fucking Edwards again, that was a dumb decision. You go to Waller, you go to Aguilar, or you go to fucking Josh Jacobs. So let's see what happens on this drive. I like the way that they're driving this football. And it shows you the D-line for the Chiefs and the D-line for the Raiders are struggling in this game. O-lines have been playing great for the Raiders and Chiefs, but the D-lines not getting pressure at all. There you go. There you go. They're listening. Let's go, baby. 16 more likes to 100. 15 more dollars to 125. We try to hit our goal of 100 and 100 on every video. If we hit that, then 200 and 200, 300 and 300. But it's exciting. Once we hit 20,000 subscribers, PS5 Xbox X, video games, NFL sewn jerseys. There's a lot of merch that I want to be able to give away. And the company that makes the Oregon Ducks chains follows me now. They put me on the front page of their website with one of the games that I went to at the Ducks front row. And so it's kind of exciting, though. They make custom chains, so I'm going to try to get an NWSF chain made with the big letters of NWSF in chrome, diamond-plated, hanging down from a chain, like the Oregon Ducks ones that I wear. I got a big order coming through to my house probably on Tuesday or Wednesday, a black O, white O, chrome O, green O, so then I'll have 5 duck chains that I can rock, but I want an NWSF chain, and I think I can make that happen. Anthony Ramirez, Raiders. Game is stressful. Tell me about it. I'm a Ducks fan. I had to watch fucking UCLA and Chip Kelly almost beat my Ducks on Saturday with the live stream that I did. Antisocial Trey in the building. What a do. You feel a turnover coming? I don't know. I don't think a turnover's coming just yet. I think in the fourth quarter there might be time for a turnover. I don't feel it just yet. The momentum feels like Uncle Momentum. Someone call 911. I feel the Raiders, they might be able to punch this in. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, baby. First down, Raiders. No turnover just yet. All right? You got to feel it. You know what I mean? You just got to feel it. You got to feel the way the game is going, right? And the way that this drive has been going, I just don't see it yet. But there could be one in the fourth quarter. There's a difference between hoping for the turnover and feeling the turnover. This drive has been all Raiders. They've been pancaking the shit out of the Chiefs on the D-line. And now at this point, you can RPO, you can pound the rock, you can do a fade route to Waller. Pound the rock. Okay. Good defense. It's more hope. Yeah, I know. But I'll tell you, once I feel it, you will feel it too. You know what I mean? Because you just get to a couple plays, you just see the body language of the players, and then, you know, the anticipation of when that turnover comes. Sometimes it's like ESP. You know what I mean? Like my boy hit me up, you know what I mean? And he said that he got something from eBay, and I was like, you got the Dame 7s, the Ric Flairs. And he was like blown away that I knew, you know what I mean? Like certain times, you know what I mean? Like I don't know what it is with like ESP or just being able to predict shit that, you know, I can just feel it. He said, thank you, Taker. Thank you, Taker. Undertaker. Fantastic career. I mean, I remember watching him when I was a little kid, you know what I mean? Undertaker has been the most iconic figure in wrestling besides Hulk Hogan or Hollywood Hogan or the Hulkster. So sad to see him walk away. I imagine that the pay-per-view Survivor Series has been great. I'll end up watching it, probably not tonight, probably not tomorrow because I got the Bucks and Rams Monday night, but I will watch it Tuesday. Obviously, if you're a fan of wrestling like I am, Odin's Child, and a lot of people, Crystal Hayes, a lot of us that are football fans, we love wrestling. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I'm never going to stop watching. I'm never going to stop collecting the figures, the rings, the t-shirts, the merch, the jackets. I got NWO jackets, Wolfpack, black and white. I got figures, from the 80s, the 90s still in the box. You know what I mean? I just love AEW, ECW, WCW, WWF. WWE is taking a little bit of a hit in their creative. I don't know if it's Stephanie McMahon and Triple H think that the creative skills are great. They're losing the battle against AEW. But once the fans are allowed back, I think things are going to get better for both promotions, AEW and WWE. And I'll never stop watching. I haven't missed a Raw or a SmackDown up to COVID in like 25 years. You know what I mean? I watch every AEW Dynamite. I try to watch as many pay-per-views as I can as well. And like I said, I've been watching it since I was like 3-4 years old. So I'm 38, even though I don't look at 38 years old. I'm an OG, triple OG, but I've been watching wrestling and NBA, MLB, NFL, college football since I was about 5. So around 1985 to 1987, around that time. So a lot of years in the business. Salute to The Undertaker, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Very iconic, music with the gong, everything that he did as a career. Undefeated streak at WrestleMania. Did it? Awesome, Odin's Child. Did it just end? You got the first Undertaker action figure. A lot of those figures, if you got those old ones from Hasbro, Mattel, the old school ones, in the package, they're worth a lot. All right, we got Kansas City Chiefs. We got Las Vegas Raiders on the doorstep, about to punch this in. Let's see what they do here for play calling. Carr rolling out to his right, looking back to his left. Floater. Touchdown! Raiders. What'd I tell you? I told you they were going to score. I told you. I have a feeling when turnovers are coming, someone call 911. Lord Almighty, SMH. It's okay, Overton. They're a good football team. I mean, you've been beating them up, and the Chiefs have been beaten up, right? Who? The Raiders, the Chargers, the Broncos, right? But it's about time where some of these teams, the Chargers and Raiders, give you a challenge, all right? Because it's going to make you a better football team in December and January, and then when you go to the AFC Championship game, you want to be battle-tested. You want to know your strengths and your weaknesses, and you're looking at the second-best tight end in football, or third, depending on if you have Mark Andrews second. You got Travis Kelce 1, Mark Andrews 2, Darren Waller 3, or Darren Waller 2, Mark Andrews 3 at this point. George Kittle, injured. Zach Ertz, not in the conversation. Darren Waller, touchdown, Raiders. Good game so far, though. Chiefs fans getting nervous. Don't be. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. It's a long football game. All right? Long ways to go before the game is over. All right? Fourth quarter, 24-21. But like I said, this is not the team that you want to face. I know you hate the Raiders, Odin's child. Lenny D in the building. We didn't know if you were alive, Lenny D. Were you hitting the bottle? You're like, oh, shit. You're like, the Eagles lost to the Browns. What am I going to do with my life? Is that Ryan? Can I get the Raiders 24, Chiefs Kingdom 21, Raiders. I love me some Darren Waller. I love Aguilar. I love Darren Waller. Carr. You're watching Survivor Series. So you gave up on the Eagles, right? Then you gave up on football and life in general. And then you're just abandoning the Northwest Sports Fanatics and the duties being a mod. You're like, I'm going to watch Survivor Series and Undertaker. That's more important than the NWSF. Shame on you, Lenny D. How has it been, Lenny D? Has the pay-per-view been good? Odin's Child just came in and said it was pretty good. All right, 15 more likes to 100, 15 more dollars to 125. Malik Mullen said, I was too. I think a lot of people have been watching. And honestly, if I didn't have the commitment, to the Northwest Sports Fanatics and the football games, I probably would be watching with you guys as well. Or I would be doing a Wrestling Survivor Series live stream. Like I said, I did a Royal Rumble earlier in the year, and it got like 4,000 people watched with me. So obviously I know the wrestling fan base is out there. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Once football ends and, depending once we transition to NBA and MLB, I want to be able to do some wrestling, pay-per-views and live streams and whatnot. So we'll see how it goes. Some of the matches with cheap endings. Well, not every pay-per-view is going to be great. Everyone's going to be critical. You know how wrestling fans are. Watching Taker. I know a lot of people were watching Undertaker. Oh, yeah. I could do it for curling, baby. That's the thing, If EA Sports and Madden is already taking my sack lunch, and ESPN knows who we are, Good Morning Football knows, a lot of the, people out there have social media teams. They know who the Northwest Sports Fanatics is. So I know at some point there's going to be doors that open, whether it be Good Morning Football, NFL Network, Pat McAfee show on the podcast, whatever it may be, whatever avenue. I don't want to necessarily sell out because I want to keep building the brand here on YouTube. But if something comes up my way and the door opens, I know I can help. Honestly, if I could actually help a brand I love would connect with my brother, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Same birthday as me, by the way. All right? 10 years older, May 2nd. 1972 for The Rock, May 2nd, 1982 for your boy. But if I could be an announcer, play-by-play or color for the XFL, I think I could really take that to the next level. You know what I mean? Because they're going to need announcers. They can get high school and college and NFL announcers, to end up doing the games. But I know the right door is going to open, and there's a lot of bad announcers, bad podcasters, bad motherfuckers on TV. I know my time will come. I know. He said, keep grinding, man. I can't wait to tell people I was back there in the YouTube days. Absolutely. Oh, Jerry Rice is easily number one, man. For me being a 49er guy growing up and watching his progression, with him obviously, in college from the small school and everything that he did. Look at the numbers for touchdowns and yards. Randy Moss, you could put him up there with T.O., obviously, with the numbers. Megatron, you could throw him up there. Larry Fitzgerald. There's a lot of guys, but no one's ever going to touch the Jerry Rice numbers. Jerry Rice wasn't the fastest, right? Jerry Rice wasn't the tallest, but if you look at his route running, his work ethic, no one was better. You know what I mean? He had that undeniable speed where you thought you could catch him, but once he hit his stride, he was a lot faster than he looked. But if you look at Jerry Rice and the highlights and what he did with Joe Montana and Steve Young, no one will ever be as good as Jerry Rice, period. If you want to look at my top 5, got Jerry Rice 1. I like Randy Moss probably 2, T.O. 3. I like Megatron, even though his career was kind of shortened. His impact on the game is undeniable. You got Larry Fitz, based off his career numbers, even though he's slowed down here at the end of his career, but his numbers are undeniable. And then you got other guys that are playing now, that'll be able to make a name for themselves. But, it just depends if you are going to put T.O. 2 or 3, based off his attitude because you didn't like him, because he was kind of one of those guys, that was a shit talker. Some people liked him. He was on the Niners. He was on the Cowboys. He was on the Eagles. Randy Moss was a little bit more likable than T.O., you know what I mean? But no one ever is going to touch Jerry Rice, period. But you could argue Randy Moss over T.O. easily, you know what I mean? But if I did mine, I would probably go Jerry Rice 1, Randy Moss 2, T.O. 3, Megatron 4, Larry Fitz 5 for now. But then there's guys like Michael Thomas and these other amazing wide receivers that we're playing with now that might be able to move up in the rankings. So we'll have to kind of wait and see, but that's kind of where I would sit right now. Mahomes, scrambling, gambling, rolling to his right, pump fake. Ooh, that could have been picked. What are you doing? Oh, Marquise Colston. There's lots of great wide receivers over the years. He's very underrated. He's one of the more underrated wide receivers of all time. Marquise Colston, absolutely. 15 more likes to 100. Can we get there? Smash that fucking like button. Share the channel. Donate to the channel. Help your boy out. $15 more to 125. It was nice that YouTube recommended the video there in the second, third quarter, because I can always tell when the numbers go up to 50 to 75, 100. Sometimes you'll get little kids, people trolling. Show the game, or they'll start talking shit, saying stupid shit on the channel. But, when we get newbies on the channel, Bucks don't play till tomorrow, my guy. And if you actually focused on football, Lenny D, and not wrestling after the Eagles and the Browns game, you would know that the Bucks play the Rams on Monday Night Football. But you gave up on life, you gave up on NFL, gave up on Eagles. You're all about the Undertaker and WWE that you completely forgot about my Buccaneers and your relationship and your responsibilities of being a mod on the Northwest Sports Fanatics. How could you do that to me, Lenny D? It's all good, brother. Tomorrow, the Bucks will get the big L against the Rams. I'm at home. Don't expect to win. Could get ugly. Jared Goff in the offense, Robert Woods, Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey. We'll see what happens. But I don't blame you. I imagine the pay-per-view was fun. And like I said, if I wasn't so hardcore committed, to the channel, I would have probably watched that Survivor Series as well. Big facts. Kansas City Chiefs, Las Vegas Raiders. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. He said the Eagles gave up on me first. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or our GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. But it's super exciting. I got the Oregon Ducks reached out to me on their official, Twitter and their websites, recognize me as a top fan. So every time now that I post and reply on, the Ducks posts, they have the little top fan badge next to my name. Pretty cool, right? Ended up finding out that the company that makes the Oregon Ducks chain, obviously we follow each other now, put me on the front page of the website, on there with me at the front row at the Ducks game, rocking the chain and the gloves. And like I said, they're going to send me something special. I'm excited, man. That could be a company that I could work with, Collegiate Art Designs. If they decide to work with me, I could definitely get behind a sponsor like that. And like 15% of their proceeds go to the University of Oregon and the Oregon Athletic Fund, which is awesome. So these other companies that want me to work for them, like this guy from China with the fake NFL jerseys, no thanks. Man Cave Company, that one looked okay, but I have to really ride or die. Like I have to actually wear the shit or be down for the company to work with me, not just anybody. Money's great and all, but I don't want just the money. It's more about the legacy. You feel me? That's big facts. 14 more likes to 100. Can we get there? Help your boy out. Smash that fucking like button. for your boy. $15 more to 125. We're getting there. Handoff up the middle. What a good football game, though. You know what I mean? Sometimes we have these games on Monday night, Thursday night, Sunday night where you're like, fuck. You know, like that Bucs-Saints game. I mean, Saints fans loved it, all right? But a lot of people turned that bitch off in the first quarter. This game has been exciting all the way through. We've got scoring. We've got turnovers. Not a lot of turnovers, but we've got a little bit of everything in the game. The turnover might happen here in the fourth quarter. That's what I'm saying. The big turnover might happen here in this quarter to seal the deal. I've educated some fans with the Ravens and how I feel about them, the Colts, some newbies. So we're doing good. Handoff up the middle, gain of a couple. 12 more likes to 100. $15 more to 125. The best fans on YouTube, the Fanatic family. 3.2 million views. We got that. 1,000 videos in the library. We got that. And we're about 150 subs away from 20,000. You might see your boy cry once you get to 20,000 subs. I mean, I've been working so hard this year. I've put out, I don't know how many videos this year alone, live streams and reaction videos, like 100. More than 100 videos I put out solo by myself, you know, with all that blood, sweat, tears, dedication, you know. Hey, I'm worth it, man. You know, I'm worth it. $100, $200, $300, you know what I mean? Going long, going deep. Oh, incomplete. You want me to be a motivational speaker? You want me to be a coach? You want me on the radio? You want me to be a promoter? You want me on podcasts, TV networks? If you need fucking ratings, someone call 911 because your boy is here and he can help. But like I said, I'm building the brand. I'm trying to do big things, and the good things are coming. You know what I mean? 4 short years, almost at 20,000 subscribers. Michael Jordan PSA 9 rookie card sold for $5,000 to $6,000. Now it's worth $16,000 to $20,000. If that's not sacrifice, I don't know what the fuck is. All right? You know, of course, I would love to have my Michael Jordan rookie card PSA 9 in my hand still, right? But I would rather have the friendships and the relationships at 20,000 subscribers because it's so hard to be able to build a brand, especially if nobody's pushing you. I'm not a fucking celebrity, at least not just yet. So, I mean, I don't know if I'm YouTube famous just yet. I mean, how many subs do you need to be YouTube famous? 1 million? Is that what it is? Or can you be YouTube famous with like less than that? Can you be YouTube famous with like 100,000 subs? I don't really know what the number is. I mean, I guess it's just based off individual perception. But I know it's more than 20,000. 100K subs is YouTube famous? Okay. So I'm a fifth of the way there. All right. But I think a lot of people know us, you know, more than some people that are at 100K or more. You know what I mean? Just because of the library that we have. Yeah, we're making things hard for yourself out there. Said 20 years from now, you're going to ask yourself, where were you when Orion got 20K? We're trying to make history like the Horsemen. The 4 Horsemen, baby. You know it. You know it. 100K is whenever your growth starts. You know how hard it is to get to 100K? Do you know how hard it is to get to 100 subs? Let alone 1,000 subs? Let alone 10,000 subs? And now I'm trying to go to 20. It is so hard. You know what I mean? But if I actually had some backing, you know what I mean? I think this channel could easily be at 50, 100K, 1 million subs. You know, I'm not trying to be just like cocky tooting my own horn, but I don't think there really is anyone else that's out there that has my energy on YouTube. Name one other person that has the genuine love for the game and the energy on every single video and the knowledge and the passion and the dedication. I got a full-time job and I'm doing this, you know what I mean? But I don't think there's really anyone out there. I mean, there's other people that have great editing, and there's other people out there that, you know, have, you know, good backing on their channel, you know, good looks on the channel, but based off content and everything that we got, I mean, I don't know. Said it will be impossible for me to get to 100K, but it's possible for you, though. I appreciate that. Nola Boy T. Roy Lee. Good question, my guy. You let me know. I'm the one that's dedicated. The real deal, Holyfield. Kansas City Chiefs, Las Vegas Raiders. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Orion and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. The best on fucking YouTube. It's right here, your boy Orion and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy either on here, patreon.com/NWSF or GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Follow us, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. Oh, look at these matchups. Look at the matchups. Ravens and the Steelers. We got the Bears and the Packers. Woo! I love it. I love it. Nobody is going to touch the work ethic, the passion, the energy, the grind. Your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Mahomes, going long, going deep. Tyreek, the free kill. Best thing on YouTube today. Northwest Sports Fanatics, baby. And I love the fan base. You guys are great, you know what I mean? Like it's so hard to grow on YouTube, you know what I mean? But I think that's really important is being authentic, you know, being real. And I feel that, you know, I'm really open and genuine and real. You know, if I have problems with depression or addiction, you guys will know. There's a lot of people on YouTube or on social media that are fake, and like I really respect that about myself, and I know you guys do as well. We're not biased, you know what I mean? And I put in a lot of effort and time and passion and energy, and I think it shows. You've never seen me do a lazy video. Have you ever seen a bad reaction video? Have you ever seen a live stream with energy that was not there? No, you haven't. Plugs! So are you showing the real game? This is the real game. I'm the real deal. Holyfield, the Northwest Sports Fanatics. 9 more likes to 100, 15 more dollars to 125. This is better than the live TV. It's your boy Ryan, the biggest thing since sliced fucking bread. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 5. Come on, Mahomes. Floater. There we go. Good pass. Go, go, go. 1st down. Chiefs. Move the chains. And a flag at the end of the play right there. Well, Plugs, you obviously don't know who I am. So it's all good, man. He said, you're the real deal, bro. I'm the mouthpiece, baby. All right. Where do you think sack sandwich come from in Madden? All right. People steal the material from your boy. Often imitated, never duplicated, all right? People love to steal my nicknames. People love to steal the flow. People love to try to steal the swag. But you're never going to steal the swag and the drip, no cap. They're not on the same level, all right? I got to copyright every goddamn thing I say because people love to steal my shit. And these other YouTubers, they try to come out like they made that shit up. Get the fuck out of here. We already know who the best is, and it's not them. All right, here we go. Mahomes, trick play. End around. Tyreek, spin cycle. Oh. Plug says, bro, you act like I'm dumb as fuck. You obviously don't know who I am, my guy. Oh, yeah, I could do that. He said I'm not 6. You obviously don't know who I am, my guy. 6 more likes to 100, 10 more dollars to 120. We got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Live play-by-play and reactions by the best on fucking YouTube. Plug says he's not 6, but he might be 7. With your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that fucking like button for your boy, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics. Let's go. 24-21. Raiders. All right, Chiefs fans, I know you're getting a little worried right here, but there's plenty of time. 9:30 left. You don't need to score for a touchdown to win the game right here. Just get into field goal range, right? Take what the defense gives you, all right? Just relax. Mahomes knows what to do, all right? We'll get there. We'll get there. I know Butker has had his issues with kicking, but just let the game come to you. Scrambling for his life. Patrick Mahomes scrambling and gambling. Looks like it'll be 4th down and 1. What do you do here? Son, Nola boy, T. Roy Lee says support this guy. Your boy, you guys will see. Down the road, you'll see your boy on NFL Network. You'll see him on ESPN. You'll see him on Vice Channel. You'll see your boy on Pat McAfee Show. All right, if you need ratings, ESPN desperately needs the fucking ratings. I don't even think I would go there. I'd be like, dude, your fucking shows suck. I haven't watched SportsCenter in like 10 fucking years. Your network sucks. You lost a lot of fan base. You got Skip and Shannon on Fox Sports, but even that is kind of losing its luster. I mean, I like Shannon. Skip is a little wild for me, though. But if you need ratings, someone call 911. Your boy is here. Raiders with the upset, I wouldn't say that. Way too early. Still think the Chiefs are going to win this game. So don't steal what the legend has to say, baby. Copyright, copyright, copyright. Sack lunch, copyright. Speed kills, copyright. Every single thing. Skip B saying some dumb stuff, absolutely. See, I've been rocking since last year, and it's been on point. Appreciate that. And that takes a lot of commitment on my part. You know, a lot of tape watching. You got to be able to know how to pronounce all the names of the players, the coaches, all 32 teams. You got to watch film. You got to be able to make up your own opinions. You know what I mean? I got Chiefs winning. Still early. I love the way the Raiders have been playing this game, though. Don't get me wrong. Raiders are the real deal. They're going to the playoffs this year. They have the blueprint. And I'll tell you what, if the Raiders play the Chiefs in the playoffs, they're in trouble. Because that's the one team you don't want to play. You have a better chance beating the Steelers than you do in the Raiders in the playoffs. I know that kind of sounds crazy, but if the Raiders win and they go 2-0, they got the blueprint. Demarcus Robinson, first down, Chiefs. Move the chains. Nola Jag in the building. Who Dat Nation in the building. Like your videos, bro. Respect your grind. The hardest grinder on YouTube, period. Appreciate you, man. Some of the biggest fan base that we have on the channel is from Who Dat Nation. And I'm a Bucks fan. All right, but I don't promote myself, as just this, biased Bucks fan that only knows Tom Brady. You know what I mean? I call it how I see it. I'm not even a Tom Brady guy. I'm a Joe Montana, Peyton Manning guy. But I appreciate that. Who Dat Nation knows your boy is the real deal Holyfield. Let's go. 24-21 Raiders. 5 more likes to 100. $15 more to 125. I swear everyone didn't like the Steelers last year in my school, but since I live in Pittsburgh, everyone likes them this year. Well, guess what? You're fucking 10-0. Of course everyone likes them. And Ben Roethlisberger was hurt last year, so no one was going to root for him. And you got Chase Claypool, who's one of the best wide receivers in the game. 10 games, 10 touchdowns. Your boy knows. You're undefeated. Of course everyone's going to be on the Pittsburgh Steelers bandwagon because this is the year that they actually look like they can represent the AFC with the Chiefs and win the Super Bowl. Everyone loves a winner. Everyone's going to hop on a bandwagon when they're winning, right? It's all about when your team sucks or when your team is losing or when your quarterback was named Duck and you were running with Duck Hodges, all right? And you were still winning games and you go 8-8 with a, second, third, fourth string quarterback. You feel me? That takes a lot of skill, but Steelers fans are great. You know what I mean? Ride or die. You have the 4 Super Bowls in the 70s. You got Big Ben, with one against the Seahawks, one against the Cardinals, with Kurt Warner. Your boy knows history. Your boy knows the Steelers. 6 championships. They're going for 7, and they may get it this year. Number 1 defense, you got T.J. Watt. You got Bud Dupree, Minka Fitzpatrick, Big Ben, Juju Smith-Schuster, Deontay Johnson, Chase Claypool, James the Terminator Conner, Benny Snell. Do I need to keep going? No, I fucking don't. Because your boy is a fucking encyclopedia fucking Britannica, all right? That's what happens when you watch football and you eat, you breathe, you sleep, you shit football. NFL, bang, 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 24/7. Fantasy football website, 20 hours out of 24. Bang, bang, bang. You feel me? Encyclopedia Britannica. Dictionary. I'm like Eminem reading the fucking dictionary, all right? Stats for days. Hell yeah. Appreciate that, Nola boy.
This year we got creative with our dollars.
Are the Steelers the most complete team in the league? Absolutely. Hands down. I mean, I love the Chiefs, right? But the Chiefs' defense isn't as good as the Steelers, right? But if you look at the weapons and everything that they have with Big Ben, Juju, even the backup to James Conner, Benny Snell, you got Juju, Deontay Johnson, Chase Claypool. All 3 of those guys could get 100 yards, a touchdown or 2, right? But the thing is, if you look at 3 players, together last year, Frank Clark, right? Chris Jones, and Honey Badger. They were the best trio, the 3 Musketeers in the league. This year, it's probably been Bud Dupree, Minka Fitzpatrick, and T.J. Watt as a trio. You know what I mean? So they are the most complete team. That's why they're undefeated right now. You know what I mean? They got the real deal Holyfield. Thoughts on Green Bay loss? It was rough. I thought Green Bay was going to win. I predicted them winning. I like, obviously, Aaron Rodgers more than Phillip Rivers. But they got, Quentin Nelson, the best O-lineman in the game. The defense is nice for the Colts, and they found a way to be able to get Rodrigo. Blankenship is great. One of the best kickers in the game. Darius Leonard, one of the best linebackers in the game, DeForest Buckner. So the Colts are one of those teams, they're not going to be consistently good every game, but they have a top 3 defense, sometimes number 1, number 2, number 3. They rotate with the Steelers. They kind of go up and down, from week to week. But Yeah, I mean, it shows you if you don't have a defense like the Packers don't or Seattle doesn't, it's going to be hard to be able to get to the NFC Championship game, but it's going to be easier for the Packers because they have more weapons that I feel are consistent than Russell Wilson. You know, you got Russell Wilson, you got Chris Carson, DK, Tyler Metcalf, or Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, excuse me, but I'd rather go with Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones, and Devontae Adams. You know what I mean? Those are a little bit more reliable to me. So, and you got Jair Alexander, who arguably is the best corner, you know, in football. So
a timeout was taken by Las Vegas.
Uncle Mo alert.
They only have one.
Hit the siren.
Could be very significant coming down the stretch. Lost their first one.
The Jets are going to the playoffs. No.
Had to call it here. And with 7:07.
Trevor Lawrence, they're trying to get him. 24-21 Raiders. All right, here we go. 4 more likes to 100, $15 more to 125. A great game. Let's go. Your boy knows, man. You got to think all the research that I do. There's no one else that researches more than me and watch film more than me. 4 to 6 hours a day, Monday through Friday and the weekend. Get out of here. No one is on that level. No one's going to outwork me besides an NFL scout. Because I just love it. I love watching tape. I love breaking down film. I love being able to evaluate college football players before they go NFL. That's how we know so much on this fucking channel. It's not that I just watch fucking SportsCenter and they tell me who's good, and I'm like, oh yeah, DK Metcalf. He scored a lot of touchdowns this week. He's pretty fucking good. You know what I mean? Anyone can be a troll and watch fucking SportsCenter, and they can bring out the highlights. But the only way to really gauge talent is watching route running, you know, watching the physicality, how they do off the line. You know what I mean? If they're good in man-on-man or in zone coverage, you got to be able to watch the whole aspects of the game. When all y'all are watching checkers, I'm playing chess, all right? I'm on a different game level here. You got to be if you want to be the best. All right, here we go. Little end around. Tyreek the free kill could not get the edge. Who's winning the NFC East? Shit, good question. The Giants? I mean, it's not going to be the Washington football team. It's not going to be the Dallas Cowboys. Eagles' schedule is really rough. They have 2 games at the end that they're going to end up playing against Dallas and the Giants. But, I mean, I would say Giants. I mean, Joe Judge is a good football coach. I could be a motivational coach. I could be a guy that could be a motivator, a coach. I could be a therapist. Give your boy some fucking money. Touchdown! Kansas City. It's the bell. Hit the fucking bell. Le'Veon Bell. Chiefs Kingdom, stand up. Joshua Overton, rejoice. Drink a shot. Slam a beer. Crush it over your head like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Gah! There you go. I told you. I did not get to see Survivor Series. Anthony Ramirez is like, no! But you got to think, when this roster is this close, just like when the Raiders are that close, you're getting in. I mean, unless you make a stupid play like going to Edwards, you know, instead of going to Waller, you know, Renfro, Jacobs, you know, you're going to your top-tier weapons, Aguilar, you know, you're going to get touchdowns rather than field goals or, you know, getting stops. So, 2 good football teams going back and forth. I love it. Extra point is up, and it is good. What a game. I've really enjoyed this game all the way through. You know, there hasn't been too many games where I'm like really genuinely entertained by the fans on the channel. Jerry Three Feathers, bang! He said, y'all playing checkers, I'm playing chess. Film study bitches. Hey, it's true. A lot of times when I watch film, Jerry Three Feathers, I watch games twice. All right, so I watch the game from the fans' point of view. Quarterback, wide receiver, running back, tight end. Right? The second time I watch a game, I usually watch the O-line and how they pancake and how they pull and how they move, and then I watch the defense. Because you can watch a game from the fan perspective, you know, when people like jerseys of quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends. If it's me, I'd rather buy Quentin Nelson's jersey for the O-line. I would rather buy a linebacker jersey, safety, D tackle, DM. I just see the game differently. You know what I mean? A lot of people like those offensive jerseys. Not me. Not your boy. I would rather rock the Lawrence Taylor, the Brian Urlacher, the Derek Brooks, the Luke Kuechly. You know what I mean? The John Lynch, the Brian Dawkins, the Ed Reed, the Troy Polamalu, the Ronnie Lotz. You feel me? That's the type of jerseys that I want to rock. All right? Demario Davis. All right? Absolutely. Appreciate that, my guy. Jerry Three Feathers. Y'all playing checkers. I'm playing chess. All right? Often imitated, never duplicated. People stealing my catchphrases. Stop that shit. All right? People know you stealing it from your boy. All right? I could do the intros for games. You know what I mean? If you need me to do intros, for the player intros for NBA, MLB, NFL, it's like the guy on the Buffalo Wild Wings commercials now. He was on YouTube, kind of going over voiceovers for like NBA, highlights. That could be me. That could be your boy. I could be the new sponsor for whatever, it is. Buffalo Wild Wings got a good one in him. All right? Your boy could be the next. I got the voice. All right? Someone call 911. Your boy has the voice. There's some YouTube channels out there where you listen to the host and that voice is cringy. That voice is not something that I can listen to for 3 hours. All right? That's a big part of it. You got to have a voice that's easy to listen to. You got to have someone that knows their shit. All right? You got to have someone that's entertaining. All right? That has the energy. All right? Someone that's authentic and real. And it's really hard to have that in all one package. Period. As you guys know. Favorite basketball team in the NBA. I live in Portland. I'm here in Oregon, so it's the Blazers, man. Dame Dollar, CJ McCollum, CJ3J. All right? Ducks fan, Blazer fan, Mariner fan, Ken Griffey Jr., Dodger fan for my dad since he grew up in LA and has been a fan of the Dodgers since the 50s, and the Buccaneers. Because I like defense. When Warren Sapp and Derek Brooks got drafted in 95, that was it. And if I wasn't a Buccaneers fan, I probably would be a Niner fan because I was a big Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, Steve Young, Dion in 94, But the thing is, once they won the Super Bowl in 94, before I picked my team long term, I had a feeling they never would win again. I was like, Joe Montana got 4 in the 80s, 81, 84, 88, 89, right? And then you got the one in 94 with Steve Young. But I had a feeling that they never would be able to develop talent like they did in the 80s and 90s. So I never committed to them as my team. Yeah, they had Patrick Willis, Navarro Bowman, Colin Kaepernick. They had some chances. But, I like defense. The Niners didn't have defense. They had Romanowski. They had, Ken Norton. They had some guys, Merton Hanks. But they didn't have enough guys that were like John fucking Lynch, right? Fucking hitters that'll make you fucking go unconscious. Rondé Barber, right? Sacks. And fucking sack lunches and picks. 30-30 club, right? Mike Allstott, Derek Brooks, Warren Sapp. That's my kind of fucking football players. Guys that I can get behind. And that's why I'm a Buccaneer fan. 3 more likes to 100. Let's make it fucking happen. $2 more to 125. Let's go. 5:27 left. 28-24, pressure's on. So now, this is the time when the Raiders are down by 4, not 3, where a turnover may happen. Because you see Carr force it, and maybe it's a tip pass, and then you end up getting an interception on this drive. So you may be able to see something happen on this drive where, Carr's trying to get the first down. They don't have to get just a field goal. If you're going for a field goal, you're a little bit more loose. You know what I mean? You're like, I don't need to score right now. I just need to get in a field goal position. But now when you're down by 4, a field goal don't cut it. You're down by 1. So what are you going to do? You're going to press, and you're going to be a little antsy. So there's going to be a time where maybe a sack lunch from the Chiefs happens, maybe a fumble, maybe an interception, and maybe that really closes the game out. You got to look at strategy and the way that Carr is thinking right here, all right? 100 likes, bang! That's what I'm talking about. $2 more to 125. Let's see if Carr can handle the pressure of being down by 4. All right, here he goes. Pressure coming! Oh! First down, Raiders. And there was a hold on that play. There was a hold on that play by the Raiders O-line. I don't know if the flag's yeah, here it is. Holding on the Raiders O-line. I saw it. Watch this right here. Your boy knows football. Ooh, pass interference. There was holding on that play too. Wow. Wow. There was holding on that play. If they show the replay, watch the O-line. Of course they're going to show the fucking wide receiver. But there was guys grabbing on that O-line right there. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't call that. That should have come back, but I know Raiders fans will take it. Nelson Aguilar, what I saying? He's the real deal. $2 more to 125. We had 100 and 123. Thank you, guys. Best fans on YouTube. Appreciate y'all. All right, Carr. Let's see if Carr is calm, cool, collected. Handoff. Nice play call. First down, Raiders. And so the thing is, if the Raiders score, the Chiefs can kind of be soft right here in the zone, right? And if you let them score and it ends up being 31-28, no problem. You give Mahomes 1 minute, you can get to a field goal or win the game. So maybe letting them score quickly and giving more time for Mahomes actually would be beneficial, to the Chiefs. You just want to make sure you leave yourself enough time for Mahomes to work. It's not that big of a deal if the Raiders score here. 4 minutes left, plenty of time. All right, man in motion. Carr, play action fake. Little check down. Ooh! Big hits. Someone call 911. Motherfucker is dead. Wow. Big hit. All right, Carr, I see you. Another successful stream. Of course it is. Because of the fans. Because of you. Because of you. 6 Ink, Crystal Hayes, Kip, Lenny D. Absolutely. Well, right now the time isn't really against the Raiders, right? Because they got 3-4 minutes. It's not like there's a minute left. It's all about strategy. Checkers or chess? You got to look 2 or 3 plays ahead. 2nd down and 5. What was Ruggs thinking? Thinking he got fucked up. All right, handoff. Ooh, nice aggressiveness. And it's crazy because normally the Chiefs get pressure. Where have been the sack lunches? Have I yum, 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 yum. Have I even done that once? Sack lunch? It's 12 noon. You know what time it is? It's time for a sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. No, not at all. Where's the sack lunches on Mahomes? But what's more scary, where the fuck are the sack lunches on Carr? That's a wake-up call for the Chiefs line. You're like, come on, man. You know what I mean? If you want to win the Super Bowl, you're going to have to get to Big Ben. You're going to have to get to Carr. You're going to have to get to Tannehill. You're not going to be able to win the Super Bowl without getting to the quarterback. You got to give it some time, but there's going to be some film watching, some laps ran. Some suicides are going to be run. Oh! Fumble! Fumble! Look at that. I called it. What did I call? Told you. Lucky they got it back, though. Hoo-hoo-hoo! Carr went flying in the air like Soulja Boy and Superman. Oh, offsides on the defense. Brutal. He said, Soulja Boy, you! Overton says horse shit. Oh, brutal. So close. Carr got stepped on. At that point, Carr should have just kept the football. You know, but instinct is like, oh, fuck, I got to get it to my running back. That was super close. He'll learn from that play, though. 1st down and 10, Raiders. Carr, bootleg, rolling to his right. Ooh, that should have been caught. That's what happens when you go to your 7th option on the offense, dummy. Why the fuck are you going for that, man? Chiefs, Raiders, live play-by-play and reactions by the best on fucking YouTube. Yo, boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the fucking channel, either now or on your way out. Smash the fucking like button, donate to your boy, and if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. The best fans on YouTube, y'all, 3.2 million views. Check. 1,000 videos in the library. Check. Almost at 20K. That's on you. Carr, blitz coming. Yes, yes. Oh. Ooh, that could have been a sack lunch. That would have been Capri Sun, a Squeeze It, Chips Ahoy, Oreo, maybe some orange slices. I mean, that was the full sack lunch, all right? That was close. Squeeze Its, you guys remember those? Pop-Tarts with the frosting. Cherry, berry, blueberry. Blueberry so scary. Okay, I see you. Let's go. Let's go. 28-24, Chiefs. Let's see if the defense can step up and make a play. 2:16 left. Right here, you go to Renfro, you go to Waller, or you go to Aguilar. Oh! Pass interference, but he almost caught that even with the pass interference. Wow, Aguilar is something, huh? Now they're going to score. But it's 2 minutes, so you might as well just let them score, get in, 31-28, give yourself 2 minutes, right? Because, I mean, if you're not going to stop them. If you end up really trying to play defense right here, then the clock goes down to like 50 seconds. Don't make it so hard on Mahomes, you know what I mean? You can still win this game if they score 31-28. You can tie, right, go to overtime, but you have plenty of time with Mahomes. So at this point right here, just let him score. Play soft defense, let them score, give yourself the full 2 minutes. All right, handoff. Yeah, defenses haven't really shown up in this game that much, but entertaining as hell. I'll tell you what, for teams that haven't got a lot of sack lunches, this has actually been one of the funner games that I've been able to call this season. I mean, like I said, it's the Raiders, it's the Chiefs, two good football teams, a lot of intrigue, a lot of storyline. I've enjoyed it. I mean, I love pick sixes, fumbles for touchdowns, punt return, kick return for touchdowns, and this hasn't really been it, a defensive game, but, I mean, the offensive plays have been pretty exciting, I'll tell you. Let's go. All right, what the fuck are we doing right here? Josh Jacobs and Tyrann Mathieu. Said Blueberry was my favorite.
Offside defense.
Oh, offsides defense.
After the play was over,
unsportsmanlike.
Number 32
Uh-oh.
defense. That penalty was being forced half the distance. It is
Quarterback sneak. That sounds like it's about time for that with Carr going over the top for sure.
Matthew, that's about a 2-inch penalty.
Yeah, on top of a 1-inch penalty.
At this point, just let him score. Let him score. You really think that the Chiefs can't get 3, but the thing is with Butker, it makes you a little nervous because he's missed field goals and extra points. So let's not wait for Butker to get you to overtime. Let's win the game. Let's win the game with Mahomes and his arm. All right?
First and goal.
Let him score. Oh, my.
It's either a 1-inch penalty or a 5-yard penalty.
False start. Raiders.
False start, 5 yards. Offside, a millimeter. False start, number 82. Offense, 5-yard penalty.
I came back in fantasy a little bit. Clyde Edwards-Helaire got me almost 20 points, but I'm still down to Gerald Black and Gold Light Toast because I had 3 donuts. And I never get donuts in fantasy football. Always never from kicker and never in defense. And the first time this season I get a fucking -1 from my kicker. Thanks, Prater, you fucking idiot. 0 from the Dolphins D, which was supposed to get me 10. Thanks a lot, Dolphins D. And fucking Hayden Hurst, bitch, got me fucking 0. And I'm only down by a little bit. So unless Clyde Edwards-Helaire gets an 80-yard touchdown, I'm not going to win. And he's got Robert Woods tomorrow. Handoff. Nice tackle. So I need Clyde Edwards-Helaire to take a screen for 90 yards, right? And then I might win. I need a touchdown and a big yards from Clyde. From Clyde the Glide. 94-87. Brutal. With 3 fucking zeros, too. Kyler didn't get me enough points. Chubb Claypool did. Fucking Christian Kirk, 5, you suck. Hayden Hurst, 0, you suck. Miami D, you suck. Prater, you suck. Should have started A.J. Brown and Koo. I fucked up this week, but it's hard sometimes when you have a lot of good players in fantasy. Kansas City Chiefs versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Live play-by-play and reactions with the best on fucking YouTube. Your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash the fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or a GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Follow us, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. I got to learn to keep A.J. Brown in my lineup, even if it's a red, bad matchup. Because it seems like he scores 9 times out of 10 in every fucking game. That A.J. Brown TD was amazing. Cost me fantasy this week. Koo, right? The Falcons kicker. I always have him playing, and for whatever dumb reason, Prater was projected for more and got me 16 last week for a win. So I was like, fuck it. I'll just keep Prater in, and he fucked me over. Should have went A.J. Brown and Koo for my kicker, and I would have won. But you live and you learn. You live and you learn. 142 subs to be able to get to 20,000. So we gained a little bit. So I think we gained about 20 today. So not bad. Not bad. Based off that little push that YouTube did, gave us a little bit of recommendations when we had about 100, 120 in the room at one point. So that was nice. Got a little bit of subscribership in the building. About 20 subs. So appreciate every single one of y'all in the building that smashed the like button, donated to your boy, or if you're a new sub. Great game so far. I'll be here in the building for my Buccaneers, all right, since 1995 strong, versus the Los Angeles Rams. Rams are probably going to beat the brakes off my Bucks, but oh well. You know, I'm still here. I'm still grinding, right? But that's nice, man. We got a little bit of viewership there. 142 to go. So share the channel, sub to the channel. We're getting close. $2 more, to 125. I know we can get that from somebody before the game is over. And we got 105 likes, so we got over 100 and 100. So if we can end up getting $2 more, I think that's a pretty successful day. 105 and counting for the smashes of the like button, $2 more to 125 would be perfect. Or a little more, depending on how generous the fans are. Hey, I'll take it. All right, here we go. Carr, under center, throwing to his right. Waller, shake and bake, almost in the end zone. Get him in the end zone. Let's let him score, Chiefs. You need fucking time here. They're going to get in. All right, give yourself some time. What are you doing, Chiefs? Just let him score. Give yourself time with Mahomes. Don't leave it up to Butker. All right? Let's not leave it up to Butker. Want to get a touchdown and end this. A little Travis Kelce, a little Tyreek the Freak Hill, DeMarcus Robinson, someone, Maybe Clyde Edwards-Helaire. That might be the only way I win in fantasy this week. 60-yard screen pass to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Touchdown, Chiefs. I love that. That would make Gerald Black and Gold Light Toes lose his fucking mind, but hey. I don't think I've ever won a game with 3 zeros. I've never got a 0 at kicker. I've never got 0 on defense. And I got both of them in one day. And I got a 0 at tight end. I've never. That's what happens when George Kittle goes out. Thanks a lot, George Kittle. Thanks a lot, Ravens defense that I can't trust playing. Bastards. Killing me in my fantasy. And I'm still in 4th, but brutal. All right, let them score, Chiefs. All right, fake play. Carr looking, scrambling, looking. Touchdown, Raiders, Jason Witten. Wow. You letting Jason Witten score? Woo! That's all right. You give yourself plenty of time. Nobody got Jason Witten in fantasy, I'll tell you that. Don't worry, Chiefs Kingdom. Great touchdown. 92. You couldn't even keep up with old-ass Jason Witten? Come on. Oh, my God. Oh, man, Witten. But in the red zone, Witten can still catch a football. I mean, that's facts. It's like Jason Witten and Jimmy Graham. Some of these guys, they're old as shit, but they can still do it. Oh, yeah, absolutely. But why is that, Steven? Because Nelson Aguilar's catching footballs. You actually got a top 5, top 10 running back in Josh Jacobs. You got a top 5 tight end. This year, top 2 in Darren Waller. You got Travis Kelce, Darren Waller, and Mark Andrews. I mean, when you have that and the O-line's playing, defense isn't really all there, and John Gruden's doing his thing, but it helps when you have a top 2, top 3 tight end, top 5 running back, a top 10 wide receiver that doesn't get recognition at Nelson Aguilar. It's fun. They've turned it around. Extra point is good. Henry Ruggs is a non-factor, though. I mean, he only had touchdowns against the Chiefs game and has been very quiet, right? What has he done since then? But he will get better next year. A little bit, more, acclimated to the playbook. But he's almost a non-factor. And they drafted him specifically to be that deep threat, the Tyreek the Freak Hill for the Raiders. So.
Man, I tell you, it's a different Derek Carr, isn't it?
I mean, if I had to put money on this game on who's going to win, it's the Chiefs. Like I said, it doesn't matter if they're down by 3. And the thing is Raider fans want this so bad. You beat them once already. But, if it comes down to Butker, you could win because he could miss. I mean, I don't trust him as much as I do last year. He's missed some easy ones. He's missed some extra points. And Chiefs fans will even tell you they like Butker and they trust him about 80%, 85%. But every once in a while, he'll miss one. So it's like, don't leave it up to him. Just punch it in with Mahomes. This could go into overtime, though. Lenny D. It's all about if you're a procrastinator. Is the half glass full or is the half glass empty? All right? Y'all playing checkers. I'm playing chess. No problem. We've seen this story before. All right? Shit is looking up. It is looking up. Not looking up. Yes, it is. This is the position the Chiefs want to be in. You got time. You got Mahomes. You got Bieniemy. It plays into their hands 9 times out of 10. All right? You think Mahomes is afraid of the spotlight in the 2-minute drill? Fuck no. He is the best in the 2-minute drill. All right? Obviously, he needs his players to step up. All right? But Mahomes is going to put the football in the right spot. Let's see if the players will actually accept the challenge and get the dub. Shotgun set. Mahomes. He's cool as a cucumber. There we go. First down, Chiefs. Cool as a cucumber. All right? Patrick the Clone Mahomes. I speak shit into existence. Okay? Cool as a cucumber. Mahomes. Good decision right there. Get rid of that football. All right. 31-28 Raiders. Now, can you get a key sack lunch on Mahomes? It's really been tough to be able to get to him. But just like Carlos Dunlap did to Kyler, that could be the difference in this game. Can you get the sack lunch at the critical time? All right? That's really what it's going to come down to. Can you get the key sack lunch like Carlos Dunlap did for the Seahawks against Kyler and the Cardinals? We will see. Mahomes. Nice pass. Get out of bounds. There you go. 3rd down and 1. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. 2 more likes to 110. 2 more dollars to 125. I know once we get a little bit closer, that $2 donation will come in for you, boy. A nice cool 125. 3rd down and 1, minute and 14. This plays into Mahomes' hands, let me tell you. Oh, they moving more than a smidge, my guy. Just the fact that you are doubting them. Woohoo! First down, Chiefs. Your boy knows football, all right? They're driving. They're driving. And we're not talking about going to the drive-in. Mahomes. Woo-hoo-hoo! The coolest in the room. First down, Chiefs. You got Andy Reid, arguably one of the best coaches. You got you got who? B-Enemy, number 1 OC. Travis Kelce, number 1 tight end, right? You got Tyreek the Freak Hill, the fastest player in the league. And then you got the best quarterback in the league in Patrick Mahomes. Yeah. I like that. I like that. Oh, Mahomes ain't throwing a pick. That ain't happening on this drive. They got their one early on him right before halftime. But this is clutch. This is, the difference. Jonathan Abram, I love him. He got injured early last season. Great draft pick by Gruden and Mike Mayock. They went Cleveland Farrell, they went Abram, Josh Jacobs. They really have been turning this team around by great drafting. And it shows you, if you got an organization that knows how to draft, you can turn a team around a lot faster than you think. Look at the Dolphins. Even though they lost today, all right, they're 1 year early. They might still make the playoffs, but it's all about being able to evaluate talent and getting players for your team that fit, like the Chiefs did with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Make them stare Helaire. Great pick. 34 seconds left. All right, 2nd down and 7. And this is why we watch the game, baby. Chiefs, shotgun set, Mahomes. Run it, baby. Ooh, look at this. Touchdown, Chiefs! What did I say? Woo-hoo! What did I say? Overton, that's worth at least a $2 donation. Oh, baby! What did I say? Your boy knows football. Never doubt the Chiefs. Never doubt Orion and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. All right? You don't doubt the Chiefs. You don't doubt Patrick Mahomes. You don't doubt Travis Kelce. And you better not doubt Orion and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Okay? 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 All right? I think I've proven myself with my football knowledge. Okay? I speak shit into existence. Extra point is up, and it's good. Oh, baby. Bang, bang, bang. There we go. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. I told y'all, even when you guys get nervous as Chiefs fans, I'm the common, I'm like that counselor that calms you down. You know what I mean? I'm that coach that calms you down. Even though it seems like shit isn't going right, deep down in your heart, you think like me, but you don't want to be that biased Chiefs fan that is just so tunnel vision, all right? You know, you get nervous, right? You start doubting yourself. You start doubting the team. Start doubting the defense. And then you get someone like O-Dog, me, all right, Bucks fan, right? Not biased, right? Super fan of all 32 teams, right? That calls it right down the middle. And I give you that reassurance that they will come back, that they are the best team, that they are winning the Super Bowl, they are going back-to-back. Mahomes is going to go down in history as the best quarterback of all time. And then you're like, okay, O-Dog says it, so I think I believe him. And then look, bang, bang, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, touchdown, Travis Kelce. Proven. Often imitated, never duplicated. Your boy Ryan, spitting facts. You can't give Mahomes time. He's the best player in football. He's the best player that I've ever seen. And I've been watching football since '85, and I've watched tape from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. I'm a big Joe Montana guy. I'm a big Peyton Manning guy. Those are my two favorite. But guess what? Patrick Mahomes, I mean, you know, as far as the modern day quarterback, I mean, he blows those guys out of the water. Not yet, right? But he's on pace where he can win 4 championships like Joe Montana, maybe win 2 Super Bowls with 2 different teams, even though I don't think Mahomes is going anywhere. You know what I mean? But I think that the championships could be there. 4, 5, 6, maybe even 7, maybe even more than Brady. He's that good. Carr? Floater? Intercepted! There it is! There it is! What'd I say? And that's the ball game. When you force something, when you are down by 4 points, game blouses. Raiders fought hard, but this was the revenge game. All right? When you got a revenge game on your mind, never doubt your boy. Encyclopedia Britannica. Dictionary like Eminem. Your boy studies football. You watch the tape. I call it how I see it. Bang, 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 bang. Game blouses. But I like the way that the Raiders played. You know what I mean? This team is the real deal. Chiefs fans can be happy with this win, and they got revenge. All right, they got revenge, but you never can doubt the best player in football. No one is on that level. Even Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson are great. They are not Patrick Mahomes. And don't come at me, because it's just not happening. All right? You can be a Seahawks fan just like Marcos Pineda. All right? You can be a fan of the Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. All right? But you are not Patrick Mahomes. Number 1 quarterback, number 1 tight end, number 1 OC, fastest player. I mean, how are you going to match up with that? And that's not even asking Chris Jones, Frank Clark, or Honey Badger to do anything. The rivalry is back. Jared rolled black and gold light toes. Man, I needed to come back and beat y'all, but hey, you know, it's okay. I fucked up. Congratulations on the fantasy football matchup. Gerald, I'll see you in the playoffs, though, buddy. I got 2 more games to be able to climb up into the ladder.
Greatness on top of greatness. It is amazing to watch that young man.
Gerald, black and gold light toes.
He's had a 5-game winning streak at some point in the season.
What a game, huh? What a game.
As the Kansas City head coach. And again, the KC
Let me update the scoreboard here. Well, I appreciate every single one of y'all that subbed to the channel. I appreciate everyone that smashed the like button, donated to your boy. What a great game. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to all the mods in the building. 6 Ink, Lenny D, Crystal, Camp, all y'all. Gerald, Black and Gold, Light Toes, everybody in the building. I love you guys. Joshua Overton, had a great time watching the game with you, buddy. Come in the room and join your boy more often, all right? Appreciate you very much. Take care. I love you guys. Wash them hands. Be safe. I'll be here tomorrow for the Bucks and the Rams. Maybe on Thanksgiving I'll do all the games. Sounds like Thanksgiving is fucked for me, but you know, I can still make it enjoyable for y'all. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. And I won't forget about you, Jerry Three Feathers, one of the best fans on planet Earth. Tony Grady as well. Ashton, all y'all. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. And I got one question for you. Who you know talks sports like us? Yo, boy Orion, the Northwest Sports Fanatics. And I'm out. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Have a good rest of your night. And I'll see you here tomorrow for Monday Night Football, Rams, Bucks, prime time, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Peace.